Yerski, what's that word, man? YouTubians, welcome back to another stream with your guy, Jim, man. How we feeling tonight? What's that word? What's that good word, my peoples? Let me get mine up. Oh, I was listening to that. If this world were mine. I was listening to that right before I jumped on stream. Let me see. Let me jump to the good word. All right. Got Chatty Chat up, man. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope everybody doing good, man. Hope y'all fine. Hope y'all everything is well and dandy in your life. That's for sure. I do hope that for you. Let me throw this fireplace on real quick. Throw that fireplace on real quick. Let's see. Fireplace. Doom. Alright, fireplace is lit. Alright, let's get that fireplace up. Get that calming vibe going. There we go. Alright, we got that fireplace up. Nice calming vibe. Yeah. Alright, man. Without further ado, let's not waste no time. Let's jump right in, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. Hope everybody feeling good as your guy, Jim. In the spot, man. We talking about Andrew Schultz, homie. Akaash Singh. And it looking like things is getting even worse for him, bro. I did a little bit of digging last night to find out what I could find out what's going on with Akaash and his wife. Come to find out, man, it's looking like she married that man for the money, and he has no idea. And it looked like she lied about losing her V card. So he thought he took her V card. She's telling stories about another man taking her V card. It's like, bruh, is your life a lie? Are you living a lie, bro? Let's get right to it. Let's not waste no time, but let's tap in.
If you got a homie with a girlfriend, you just make his life easier.
Yeah, that's all you do.
And I did. I threw you a bone. She didn't take that shit. So after that, it's like, beat it, son. We got podcasts to do.
What's the bone? Why you gotta say beat it, man? What are you talking about? Yo, what kind of shit I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. No, it's not even that.
This is when I used to actually watch Flagrant. Like, I haven't really been too tuned in to Flagrant as of lately. Because I'm not going to lie, for me, it just seemed like it's like watered down. It just seemed like it's basically a radio show. Like, I don't know. Things change from the vibe that it used to be. It's real professional now. I will say they still make some crazy jokes, which is cool. But this vibe right here of Flagrant 2, when it first was like coming up with Brilliant Idiots and all that, I was a fan of this. I used to watch this. I don't watch Flagrant 2 no more.
No, this guy you walk right through the woman, bro. Stop him.
It's not even that. That's my brother. I'm not fighting
You know
this
what?
dude.
I'll let you punch me in the face like Kaz hits the mitts. If you watch
Yo, this tea is ass. I gotta add something to this tea, bro. This shit tastes like booty. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be right back. Let me put some sugar in there.
By the way, texting in the middle of a podcast is like, that's bad form right there.
You put under this man, bro.
Son, his thumbs are moving.
Look at
Goku speed.
Look at him.
Look at this shit.
All right, listen, I'm going to have to give you guys a formal apology. I said in yesterday's video was that I think this will be the last time that we cover this weird-ass Akaash Singh and his disrespectful wife in this whole pay pig situation. But alas, the internet has surfaced yet another piece of content from a couple of years ago that continues not to let this man breathe. And I'm absolutely here for it to dissect it, because this one is impossible to ignore. Now, I will also say that Andrew Schultz has been getting a lot of flack for not coming to Akaash's side in his defense, but he was talking to Akaash about his wife years ago, as what we'll go over in this clip. He tried to set him straight. Akaash didn't want to listen to any of it, and I want you guys to take a look at the awkwardness within this. Now, this comes from Flagrant 2. This is a comedy podcast. Just watch the oddness and the awkwardness between the dynamic when Andrew Schultz brings up Akaash's wife's behavior. So let's go deep on this one and see what we can learn. Without further ado. Now, this is going to start out with Andrew asking, was his behavior towards Akaash's wife rude? Let's go.
Was that rude?
Yes.
Was that rude, Akaash? Yeah.
It's kind of rude.
Why was it rude?
It's kind of rude.
Was it rude? Akaash, was it rude?
I don't care. I'll do it when I get home. I won't. You know what I mean? Like,
You should leave it in. You should start right
Hold
now.
on.
Hold on.
definitely don't leave it in.
Before we start, because we already started, but was that rude? Was that rude? First of all, something that I learned today that I had only heard in rumors prior was that Akaash's girl does not like young Hezzy
Uh-oh.
Really?
at all.
Really?
I felt a vibe.
I don't
Oh,
blame
she
her.
don't like you.
Oh my God.
No, she
I
don't
wonder
like
why.
you.
Why? Why is that?
And I even gave Akaash like a little fake ass compliment. Like, remember when they were doing a podcast, and I was like, man, he waited for you. Like, I've been trying to whatever. You know how you try to pick, promote your boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you're supposed to
She don't
do.
like you, ain't no brainer.
Hey, bro, feelings mutual.
I'm not
You know
gonna.
what I mean?
I'm not gonna hold you.
Here
I
we
felt
go.
the vibes, bro.
The vibes were there. But
felt
wait,
the
was that
vibes.
rude when I just said we'll wait for Akaash's girl? I said we'll wait as long as she needed. We'll wait.
You didn't say it like that.
That's not how you said it.
But that's how I meant. What? How'd it come out?
Like get
I
out.
will wait.
It was like, all right, we'll wait.
My guy, Carlos Velez. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Carlos Velez said, hey, man, how have you been? I'm good, just a bit worn out from being in work mode. Bro, I feel you, man. I feel you, bro. I've been in work mode all week, getting to it, bro. Grinding. So I feel you, gang. Welcome to the chat, though, my guy.
It's the I will wait plus the pause.
But
Because
she
then
was-
it's like, I will wait. And they just stare at you.
I don't know what she was. What was she? She was doing homework or something. Oh.
So you kicked her out while she was doing the work.
Son, I just looked over the computer and looked like she was coding or some shit, and I was like, "Bro, we got a podcast to do. It's already quite
tastes
late.
much better,
Because a very entertaining interview with
And
Akaash
then
and
you
his girl
gotta
on horrible
double down.
decisions."
That's what makes
Yeah.
you ain't shit.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I ain't
Hold
going
on.
for it. I'll be telling you.
Hold on.
Like, if that was my girl, like,
We might have to go investigate. Akaash and his girl was on horrible decisions. Let me see this.
To do. It's already quite late. Because a very entertaining interview with
And
Akaash
then
and
you
his girl
gotta
on horrible
double down.
decisions.
We might gotta Google that. Y'all know what Horrible Decisions is? It's this show that these two chicks used to do. Horrible Decisions. Akaash Singh. We might gotta watch this. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. They don't know. Did they ever make it to Horrible Decisions? I don't know. Let me see. Did they? I think they changed the whole. They changed the whole thing to Decisions. It's no Horrible Decisions no more. They changed their whole channel name to Decisions. Okay. Damn, but with it's gonna be mad hard to find the Akaash Singh joint. That shit was years ago. Let me see. Hold on. Home, popular, videos, oldest. Let's see. This was years ago when they said that shit. That had to be 4 or 5 years ago. Damn, Shorty lost mad weight. She used to be big. Look, this girl used to be a big joint. Shout out to them. They've been doing this for this many years. I didn't even know they've been doing this for like 9 years. See, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Things take time, bro. Things take time. They've been doing this for a minute. I'm trying to find the Akaash episode. All right, don't worry about it. I'm gonna find it. That's gonna be my duty. While Schultz is here, Andrew Schultz, we gotta find the Akaash one. All right, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna be looking for the.
That's what makes you ain't shit.
Year 88. 88. What's the word, brother? Welcome to the chat, man. I gotta find this. I gotta find this episode. It's like a kinky sex talk show, and Akaash and his girl went on there. So I know it's gonna be some gems in there that we gonna uncover. We gonna be the first to uncover them. Cause ain't nobody really checking for this podcast. This is a podcast that ain't really been, you know what I'm saying? Ain't really been out that long. Oh, wait, hold up. I know this nigga.
I like that you posting the baby.
Oh shit, I know this nigga. This nigga was on the show? I know this nigga. Oh, shit. I know this nigga right here. Nigga named Rome. I know that nigga. Alright, anyway.
Shit. Yeah, that's wild, bro. I ain't gonna front. I'll be telling you. Like, if that was my girl, like, we'd have to have words. Like, okay.
Why are you spicing this up?
I'm not even spicing it up. Like, I just love this shit. Let's go those things. I was just like, what?
Okay.
Yo, Akaash, explain to me what's going on, because I don't get it. And now you're pitting Akaash against me like he got to do something.
I'm not putting nobody against nobody.
Kaz in the corner, I know you high or something.
I'm not high at all. I'm super sober.
Okay. Let's pause it real quick. First off, as a friend, right? Your mans is always supposed to big you up in front of your girl. In fact, if he doesn't or brings you down, that's one of the key indicators of the red flags.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. They might have made them niggas delete this episode, bro. This shit is not here, bro. I done looked through their whole discography. That's what it's called? Yeah, I done looked through their whole shit. I don't see the Akaash Singh. I'm gonna keep looking though.
As far as friendships, now that's entirely different if he's noticed certain things about the behavior of a young lady that he's trying to tell and or warn you about. Now, Akaash brings the wife into this situation. They need to do a podcast. She's situated somewhere doing work that's in the way. And because Akaash machine was allowing her to squander their time away, Andrew had to step up and say something so they can initiate the podcast. Albeit, we didn't watch the interaction, so we don't know how exactly that...
I ain't gonna lie. This is where I need an assistant, bro. My assistant would have been able to find this for me real quick. I ain't gonna lie. I can't find this shit, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. I know it's gonna be a good episode because they talk about sex talk. Like, they get into the sex talk and all that on this show. So if Akaash and his wife was on here, this is the best show for us to recap. Trust me.
He said it, but it does sound like that Andrew is aware that the woman doesn't like him. And I'll tell you what, women that you're in a relationship with, if that woman is trying to pull the jokes up on you, she does not like and will find any way to cause division with your male friends that can see the real in her behavior. As men today, and especially Akaash, you have to train yourself in order to prioritize her behavior over what she looks like. But what she looks like won't influence your boys that don't have access to the benefits of what she looks like. So if your boy's having to check her behavior by proxy.
Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. I ain't gonna lie. I can't. I'm looking, man. I can't find it. Like, I even went 4 years back and they discog. I'm 4 years back trying to find a picture with Akaash Singh in it, and I can't find it. Like, they might have deleted it. But we know it happened because they just referenced it right here. They just talked about it. They said Akaash and his wife did an episode on horrible decisions. But then I'm looking for that episode and I can't find it. So I'm going to assume they deleted it, y'all. I apologize. I apologize for not being able to bring y'all this content because, man, I know that was a goodie, bruh.
Of you not being able to, that's something you should definitely have a conversation on. Anyway, let's proceed.
I had to watch the show. We're taping the show right now.
I'm super sober, and then he picks up a half-drink bottle of water. Like, that meant the rest of the day he could have not done anything. That's how you know he's high.
No, I was chilling.
Look, I had 4 sips.
I'm watching the show, and my segment was on the show, so I had to make sure it wasn't like I thought it was going to go. Gotcha.
You ain't hit the pen before you came in?
I didn't have nothing sober. I wish.
Listen, you know I'm mad respectful of people's girls, yo. Mad respectful.
Damn, bro. I'm sorry, gang. I failed. I can't find that shit, yo. 88 said, well, it doesn't really matter what they said about you or build you up or down. His wife knows him anyway. That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense, but don't you feel like she kind of doing him dirty, though? My boy said, what's the podcast called? It used to be called Horrible Decisions, like Horrible Decisions. It was a sex podcast, but they changed the name to Decisions because they trying to, like, you know, be advertisable and shit.
Well, then you won't ever hit on them or flirt with them.
I don't hit on them. I don't flirt with them. I try to make you look good in front of you. If you're my homie, I always try to make you look good. I always try to make you look like the man, make you look faithful.
Look, they was actually recorded in the same spot. If you look at, damn, I literally just did all that work for nothing. I scrolled mad far down. Yeah. Look, they was in the same spot. If you look at the backgrounds, they used to record in the same place. Let me see. Let me find it though. Damn, bro. I'm about to give up, man. It's getting blown. It's starting to blow my.
There's a high rate.
Oh yeah, see they changed the place at this point, but they used to record in the same place too, so it is what it is.
Well, he is faithful.
He is faithful, but I'm saying I'm mad respectful. But you thought that was disrespectful.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm always like, am I being a bitch if I think this is? I don't want to be whipped at. And I was like, she probably upset by that, and I could see how. But
on another level, it's like homework is for home. You know what I mean? I mean,
homework is for home. You basically curving what you singing on the show because you don't want to get in trouble at home. Nigga, let's have some fun on the show. Let's get right. Nigga, go home and explain it to her and fix it. But let's get this money. But the podcast was called Horrible Decisions, like HWHORE, Ribble Decisions.
Not to play devil's advocate, but we definitely had people here during taping plenty of times.
Doing it with her here. I know she hates me. We just gonna have me in the back of the room. Like, come on, bro.
That would have been great content.
It would have.
Great content.
It would have.
Quick emergency meeting. I was recently at his kid free in his household. By the way, now he looks so uncomfortable right here, as if he's almost afraid of the backlash that this will cause. And it goes to show you that he don't run shit in his household. By the way, take a look at how often he's back into his phone texting. Who you think he's texting?
Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
That would have been great content.
It would have.
Great content.
It would have. For maybe two of y'all.
Oh, it's not so comfortable anymore.
But the rest of the listen, I care about the assholes, y'all.
Actually,
Y'all can entertain yourself.
I felt a little relief because I was like, oh, okay, I'm not.
No, it wasn't just you. Like, I was just
I'll just deal with it when I get home or whatever.
I'm sure you will.
No, but my bad. Like, I honestly didn't think it was rude. I thought.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, keep it.
Honestly,
please.
honestly.
If it's my
Yo,
friend's
Alex,
girlfriend,
you shouldn't invite her back in and ask her if it was rude. Yo,
Stuff that nigga.
Stupid. Crabs in a barrel, bro. This is just.
Stuff that nigga.
Yo, man. We can't win, bro. You know what I mean?
if it's a friend's girl, like with Sarah, I always made sure she liked me, and there was not only am I not gonna hit on her, like, because then I know it's just shit for you to put up with. And I've been the asshole friend, and I see how that causes fights. And then at a certain point, I was like, oh, I just need to make sure this is always smooth. What I ever do that was bad.
I don't think you've done anything.
Oh,
bad.
I remember the one thing.
But that was you can't just trail off on that one. I need details on that show. No, it's not.
Yo, me neither, bro. They deleted it. He must have told him to delete it, bro. Akash must have asked him to delete it with all this, you know what I mean? All this new drama going on. And they friends, so they would delete it for him.
I can tell Akash is serious because he was like, no.
It wasn't even intentional.
Good looking for checking it, though, bro. Appreciate it.
Like, it wasn't even intentional. Admit it wasn't intentional.
No, I've definitely been you before. I've definitely been the friend that my friend's girl was like, I don't like when you hang out with him.
Yeah, nobody liked me.
Which is fine. You get
nobody's friend.
He texting his girl who just walked out the room. His girl was in the room with them as they recording this, but I guess she got mad about something that was said and walked out. That's why he texting her.
But his girlfriend likes me.
This is the pressure that he put him under.
Oh, you got
control text.
Look at the pressure.
By the way, texting in the middle of a podcast is like, that's bad form right there.
Bad.
You put under this man, bro.
Son, his thumbs are moving.
Look at
Goku speed.
Look at
Look at this shit.
Akash in the 90.
That's actually a 2-line text.
And the 90 plus episodes we've done this episode, I don't think I've ever seen Akash text during a show until right this second.
Did you have to put out fire?
On.
It is.
Yeah, we started.
Rolling.
We already going.
We are rolling, bro.
Flagrant too.
Bro, you
Nosy
know.
buckets.
We are rolling,
Analysis
bro.
by
You kidding me?
asshole. Water cooler commentary for your sports needs, bro. We out here.
He mad. Like, the show's not on. No, the show's on, my boy.
You know what I mean? It's Schultz.
Oh, it's awkward in here, man.
Listen, y'all want to know how to play a villain.
Y'all don't know, bro.
Y'all want to know how to turn heel.
I live for an awkward moment. I can cut that tension with a knife right here, bro.
Man, this is light work, bro.
Is it? For you?
Son.
He got to go home to that.
Right.
This is
Not even go home. She's like right outside. She's probably like listening right now.
He got to drive in the car with that.
Born into chaos, bro. This is Bane, bro. He don't got to worry about this shit. You've been in uncomfortable situations, no? You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Is it really that bad?
Right.
Let him.
Yo, Alex.
I see what's happening right now.
Alex.
I see what's happening right now.
Yo, next
So
Alex, please stop.
Wow.
Please stop.
Bro, it's clearly that bad. You can see the awkwardness in him. You can tell how uncomfortable he is. He don't want to have to deal with what he about to deal with. Let me cut the light.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to let you rock, Akash. You got to handle this, bro.
Yo, they are
handle this.
whipped. You see these guys? box, bro.
What? See how he's trying to
snuff him.
He's talking all this shit. He ain't never snuffed nothing. He got beat up by a Swedish bouncer. You know what I mean?
Yo,
this guy
I hit him with a two-piece. Stop it. I hit him with a two-piece.
He walked through it.
Hey,
Beat your ass.
it's better than your soft-ass stiff arm.
Listen, my soft-ass stiff arm is, I think, what saved your life. Because that dude would have came right through you, bro, like Nick Bosa. He would have ran through your chest.
Soft-ass stiff arm, they keep him out of jail.
Listen, I had to get you out of jail. That's what I do. I take care of my peoples, you know what I mean? And I'll get you out of this situation right now, too. You want me to get on the stand? FaceTime her right now. I get on the stand.
Nah, you
I
good.
got FaceTime, but you right here, bro. She goes,
Right.
I'm not.
FaceTime for what? Bring her in the room. Put her on camera, nigga.
I'm not. Oh, wait, she's waiting in the room?
I don't know.
Why couldn't she just wait there the whole time?
Also, you made her leave the building?
Oh, she left? Oh, she really upset, gang. She's sensitive, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You made her leave the premises?
My wife not leaving me.
She was going home.
She's need to knock out some more.
Yo, y'all are soft, bro. I thought y'all were.
Oh, why you... No, I guess they are comedians, but if my boys talk like that, they wouldn't be my friend no more. For real? What'd he say? What'd he actually say? Because I'm going to be honest, I was looking for the Akaash Singh part. I was looking for the podcast. I didn't even see what he actually said that offended him. I'm mad I missed that. Please reiterate that to me.
We're more men than that, but like, we gotta
now
do.
he's trying to call us soft.
Y'all are
Because he's
soft,
ass,
bro.
Because he's ass. So
Gosh, I'm
we
sorry,
saw.
bro.
You saw. Some of us take this shit
I thought you was
seriously.
here chilling.
Listen.
It's called being respectful. That's
being
what it
respectful.
is.
Yeah,
That's
respect the
your
podcast.
That's
We
your
got
lady.
Respect the podcast.
Respect the podcast. I feel that, though. Because I'm not going to lie. I'm one of them niggas who are kind of content OE. I'm kind of COE, content over everything. Like, when I'm in my content bag, don't even come around if you can't take jokes or you sensitive or you think I'm going to treat you like your boyfriend while we doing content. Like, nah, man, when I'm doing content, I'm doing content. Like, this is fun. Like, I'm in my whole different bag right here. Like, don't even bother me if you ain't trying to be in that fun bag. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
You saw. Some of us take this shit
I thought you was
seriously.
here chilling.
Listen.
It's called being respectful. That's
being
what it
respectful.
is.
Yeah,
That's your
respect the
lady.
podcast.
That's
We
your
come-
lady.
Respect the
Respect the
podcast.
podcast.
Come
Word.
into this motherfucker right
Look.
here. You know what I mean? You eating
man.
pickles. Alex,
Akash
four
is
things of free
enjoying that
pickles
couch
are on the
tonight,
table, and Alex cannot stop eating free pickles.
Enjoy
I'm like,
that
can you
couch
please
tonight, my man.
Enjoy
set
that
up the
couch tonight.
cameras?
Wild.
Eden was the only one doing any work.
No, we've had
Okay.
talks that if it's the podcast, it's a lot of pressure. You don't know what that is. Whatever, that's a different story. But at the same time, if you got a homie with a girlfriend, you just make his life easier.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all.
all you do.
And I did. I
wasn't
threw you a
easy.
bone. She didn't take that shit. So after that, it's like, beat it, son. We got podcasts to
What's
do.
the bone? Why you gotta say
Yeah.
beat it, man? What are you talking about? Yo, what kind of shit I'm talking about?
Stand up.
He's standing up for his wife. I ain't mad at that.
That's what I'm talking about. No, it's not even
Y'all
that.
gotta listen to these pussies, son. Y'all gotta listen to these pussies, son.
Not even that.
This guy, you
It's
walk
not
right
even
through
that.
the
Woman, bro.
Stop him.
It's not even that. That's my brother. I'm not fighting
You know
this
what?
dude.
I'll let you punch me in the face like Kaz hits the mitts. If you watch Yo, Kaz hits
Niggas
mitts
coming from my
like Phil
middle
Collins does a drum solo.
Like, bro, Andrew Schultz sometimes used to be funny. I ain't gonna lie. He sometimes used to be funny. I'm watching it back right now, and I'm trying to laugh. I'm trying to find the humor in it. Right now, I'm not really too entertained by the funniness, but I'm not gonna lie. There was times back in the day when I would check out the podcast, and he would make me laugh.
Look how this man changes the subject, yo.
I know, right?
Look how he turns the heat. Look how he turns the heat to elsewhere, yo.
Well, turning the heat effectively is what a good comedian does. But
Right.
also the reason, I guess, selfishly that I love this conversation is because it reminds me when I was back in New York, right? Like, this is how we all will communicate with each other.
I'm not gonna lie. He's at this point in life, he's very cringe to me as well. But back then, he wasn't. Back then, he just was more real, like more like a real person. It was kind of like, you know what I mean, like one of the homies chopping it up and being funny. Like now, it's real. I don't know. It's real dickheaded these days.
You know what I'm saying? And I think like a lot of what I see here is what makes you stronger as a young man, right? Like the combat, the verbal combat, the going back and forth. Like this type of communication as a man makes you tougher, makes you a lot stronger. And honestly, to women, I think this is foreign to women, right? Like walking into men speaking like this in front of each other, like being direct, curt, upfront, not like massaging your emotions and telling you that you's a 10 when you're overweight, right? Like, men don't do that shit, right? Real dudes, masculine dudes generally are not doing that shit. But the interesting thing is Andrew is the only one in the room that's calling out everyone for cuck-like behavior. The idea that they will substantiate good luck sleeping on the couch tonight is absolutely insane to me. And why is this shit normalized? The idea that men have to sleep on couches in their own home, one of which their talent brought that home to be, that he has to sleep on that couch because he did something wrong. Meanwhile, if you...
Only way I'm sleeping on the couch is if I just fall asleep there. That's my choice. Ain't no big gonna make me sleep on the couch. The fuck?
You made a woman sleep out on a couch, they will call that abusive behavior. It's so interesting to me to see that even between conversations of men, how much demasculinization has been normalized. But Andrew was the only one up here standing on some type of business.
I'm sorry, you gotta enjoy that couch tonight, bro.
It's gonna be fine. She not
My
gonna
mitts are fine, bro.
So what just happened? Royal Rumble? We about to get that shit popping.
Swedish guy walked through two of Alex's punches.
Yo,
I had
Kaz,
to push him out the way.
Kaz, what just passed Royal Rumble, right?
Royal Rumble,
we about to get that shit popping, all right? Yeah,
Sit
continuation.
down. You in front of a computer. Why are you hands up?
So what? Let him talk.
Yeah.
Let him talk, Alex. Let him talk, bro.
I can't wait. Akaash just snuffled, please.
I can see that
Do
shit
it for the
building,
culture.
bro. I can see that
for
shit
the
building,
culture.
too. I get it.
I've
been there
never
before.
slept on a
had
couch.
that.
Ever.
listen.
You never even fell asleep. You mean you never slept on a couch by force? You've slept on the couch because you fell asleep, though. Am I right?
We've talked. I've had this exact talk with her. The podcast is a lot of pressure. You trying to be funny constantly, especially if you don't need anything. This is how I explained to her. If I'm trying to be funny, I don't need anything taking away from my brain power that's trying to be funny.
Understood.
Thank God
There's so
some
many.
of us are brave enough to
There's
do that.
so many
Not
things.
all of us are. Not all of us are brave.
Nah, real shit. What he said is true, though. When I'm trying to be funny, I'm not thinking about feelings and you over there and you over there and you over there. Like when niggas is trying to be funny, niggas is just like literally in that mode. Like you only get it if you got that in that mode. When you funny and you in that mode. You're not thinking about people's emotions. You're not thinking about your girlfriend. You're not thinking about this person. You're just having a good time. Wife covers me up and wakes me up and say, come back to bed. Right, exactly. That makes sense. Yeah, that's facts. That's, nigga said, nightly.
Us are brave enough to do
There's
that.
so many
Not
things.
all of us are.
No, real talk.
Not all of us are
Hold on,
brave
real
enough.
talk, though.
Some cowards back there behind a computer. We're cutting the first 20 minutes of the episode.
Now, while I agree with his sentiments being that a woman in your life should be an asset to whatever it is that you're doing as opposed to taking away, i.e. a liability. However, in practice, he's not about that life. Like, just think about right now what he's probably going through in dealing with the backlash of the internet that is chopping and cooking him up. Like, he probably can't work on anything if this is the way that he thinks about something, and that is through her behavior, through her lust of not only social media fame, but then also her gangbang sexual appetite has embarrassed him to the point where he probably can't do anything. And
Did she say she got gangbang? I don't remember her saying she got gangbang now.
In fact, sabotaging his way of making money that then drives her lifestyle. Let's go.
We're cutting it down. I'm uncomfortable about this. I want the world knowing.
Let me take my jacket off.
And real talk,
Right?
You want to talk about anything? Man.
And it's the same guy who spanked him for cutting off that 20 minutes before because he was afraid of that Nicki Minaj smoke.
Whoa!
What?
Hold on.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hold on. First of all, the bar.
Uh-oh.
Now it's fucking.
No, we not gonna let. Hey, how much money did I give up not apologizing? Keep it a buck.
A little bit.
No.
Yeah,
You keep it exact. How much money did I give up not apologizing?
2 weeks. 2 weeks they was off.
$100,000 in Dell advertising.
Wow.
God damn.
So suck my dick.
Oh, see,
And
now
you
you
worried
get
about-
punched. Now you get punched. You can't tell another nigga suck it.
Suck my dick.
The dump.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Yeah, we from New York. We don't play all that suck my dick shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. White boy or not, like, bruh, that suck my dick shit. You gonna learn when you around some niggas in New York. Cause this New York. This film taped in Jersey or New York. Same shit in Jersey. Niggas ain't playing with that suck my dick shit. You get your mouth ran in. You tell niggas suck your dick before you know it, nigga. Your face be split open. I ain't gonna lie. Shit serious out here.
Yo.
And I would say like homies sometimes play like that, allow niggas to play like that, but I ain't gonna lie. At this big age, I ain't allowing nobody to play like that, bro. I don't fuck with that. That's disrespect that I don't really play that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I might fight my mans over that shit. I might dead ass fight my homeboy over that shit. I might fight a family member over that shit. That suck my dick shit, boy. I gotta hit you. I gotta hit you. Like, you gotta feel something, like, you know what I'm saying? I always found it weird when men say it to another man, right? Bro, it's disrespectful. It's one of the most disrespectful things a man can say to another man, bro. Don't invite me to the Frank stand, my nigga. Like, I ain't no bitch. That shit, no one will ever say that to me. I mean, they shouldn't. But, like, in this city, this great city in New York, niggas be bugging.
Chill out. Relax. Relax.
Hey, look, you know he threw water, right? This motherfucker turned to Andy from Fire Fest.
You know we just put out water,
now you get too spicy.
You know we just put out water.
You get too spicy over there.
Y'all want it spicy.
Still texting.
See how easy you get under people's skin? You see that shit?
Woo, goddamn.
See how easy that shit was?
This is a sports show once upon a time.
Come on, bro. I don't want the smoke.
Cass, this is the happiest I ever seen Cass to not be at the center of it.
Damn right.
Cass so happy right now.
I know he is.
I love it.
Happy right
I love
now.
it when the smoke is elsewhere, bro.
No, I get this though. The pressure's not on them as much to be funny, so it's not the same. There is pressure. At the same time, if that's your homie, just make his life easier. That's all.
I'm trying to make you. I'm always trying to make. Tell me I'm not the most.
You not.
I'm not the most accommodating.
With friends and their girls.
Yo, you still got. I'm not the most accommodating.
You with friends and their girls?
Hold on one second. Let's start from the beginning. I'm not the most accommodating.
Y'all talking right there. Keep it over there.
Alex,
yo, your man is trying to show you. Yo, your man is trying to.
What day is it today?
Your man is trying. Your man
is a general rule.
No, he said don't deflect. He said
don't deflect.
You don't want smoke now.
Don't deflect,
I'm just a cameraman. Now I'm just a cameraman.
I'm just a cameraman.
Now I'm just a cameraman, right?
Nobody's saying you're not a good friend. Nobody's saying you're not loyal. You're the most loyal. You're a great friend. But we're friends and their girls.
You're not going to your day job tomorrow. You're welcome.
This is true.
We're friends and their girls.
Most ungrateful motherfucker I ever met in my time.
He's still deflecting. Why you deflecting, son?
We've been working
Yo,
for
your
1
man
month.
trying to check you right now, and you deflected.
All right, so listen. So Andrew has successfully deflected the conversation, right? Because he could tell that it's making Akaash very uncomfortable.
Awkward.
But they actually bring it back around and address it towards the end. Let's go.
Sorry if I put you in a hard situation. It was not my intention.
It's all good. I'll talk to him when we get home. We're good.
You think it would be a big issue?
I don't think it'd be a huge issue. I think I just smooth it over. We're good.
You know what's beautiful about men, bro? We do this right here and now, and like as soon as we leave out of here, everyone's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You get it out. You f***ing yell. You say what you feel like saying.
Akaash and I have been friends forever. This is
no, I mean just men in general.
This is light work.
Just men in general.
I'm dealing with ladies.
Just
you know what I mean? Like this is it's hard with
That's
ladies.
cool. I mean, you know he feels a way that he's still coming at me.
Throwing bottles.
The dude on the top right actually brings up a great point, and which is why I also think that it's much easier for men to form friendships with men as opposed to women forming friendships with women.
Nah, it's facts. Men make real friends easily. Women, like, they got so many friends they don't like. A man not gonna have a friend he don't like. He just ain't gonna link with them. They just gonna stop being friends for real.
More overt in their communication and direct within that overtness. So you pretty much know where you stand with people, right? Unless he has feminine traits or characteristics, then he probably talks about you behind your back, where women are much more covert with their conversations and will actively smile at people, women in their friend group that they can't stand and want to fuck their man, and right, like women's shit is different, right? It's more like social hierarchy through reputation destruction if they don't like you, whereas men, it's a lot more physical. And sometimes, especially like with my New York friends as well, sometimes conversations like this, we just turn to blows. You know what I'm saying? Like, we try not to aim for the face, but it turns into like a wrestling match. You know what I'm saying?
It get
and
like
then
that.
we just snap up after it and we just go get a pizza or something.
Bro, we men, man. Sometimes you gotta slam a nigga. Sometimes you gotta like, oh, stop playing me. I'll beat your ass, nigga. Bro, we men. Sometimes you gotta do that, nigga. Like, it's okay. It's alright, man. Everybody gonna be alright, man.
Shit, right? It's just medicine is a lot different. And when it's real, you damn sure don't hold grudges. Anyway, let's take a look at the comments. So the top comment right now is YouTube is evil for promoting this video now. This is actually how I found it. I was just perusing my homepage and I was like, what is this little bit of history right here? Who's here after Akaash's wife is humiliating him 1,000 likes? This aged nicely. Akaash's wife is horrible. This aged beautifully. We can now see how terrible that she is. Andrew spotted this years ago and tried to warn his friend. Rumor has it, my boy Akaash getting his own sitcom called The Simp Sons.
Yeah,
my
crazy.
YouTube algorithm is giving me some serious receipts. Yeah, I guess this means that the algorithm.
Yo, the YouTube algorithm is a motherfucker, dog. I ain't gonna lie. The YouTube algorithm is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You know what's so messed up, bro? The YouTube algorithm would do some shit like this, right? Like, you see how right now I jump on here every day. I get on here, I talk my shit, I put my work in, I get up out of here and go make my money elsewhere. YouTube would do some shit like, God forbid, I was to die or some shit, right? God forbid I was to, you know what I'm saying, something bad was to happen to me. God forbid, right? I'm saying God forbid because I believe in the power of the tongue. I'm not trying to jinx myself, you know what I mean? So that's why I keep saying God forbid. But God forbid I was to die, pass away, get locked up for a long period of time, and some crazy viral shit happen that's like, oh shit. That's when my videos will hit the algorithm. That's when all my videos that I've been making for the last 2 years, 2.5 years, will start hitting the algorithm and I'll actually get noticed. And niggas will be like, oh shit, this nigga funny. Like, that's how the YouTube algorithm is. Like, the shit is fucked up, to be honest with you. The YouTube gods only care about who they care about.
Is absolutely working, all right? How does this get recommended to me after the recent developments with Akaash's wife? So anyway, for everybody saying that, you know, he had no signs, he had nobody around him that was talking to him, because I even questioned that in my last video. Really, sometimes if your boy don't listen to you, you got to let him make his own damn mistakes. I don't think that we have seen a wife of a public figure completely destroy. Let me not say that. Maybe I just got to give it some more thought, right? But completely destroy a career like this. I mean, this is just epic levels of ruining that only the closest person to you can conduct. All right, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment box down below. I actually have content on this channel that talks about, you know, your starting five, right? The 5 people.
All right, we about to get on to something else. My boy Flacco had dropped. I got to see what Flacco... Oh, my bad. This is when I was watching. I was listening to that. If this world were mine, drop it like it's hot. If this world were mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply.
Any of us thought.
That might be one of Kendrick's best songs. That shit was SZA. That shit fire.
This situation with Akaash's wife is worse than I thought. I think it's worse than what any of us thought. I went down the rabbit hole, and what I found, honestly, is absolutely horrifying. Before I went down the rabbit hole, I thought the end-all be-all to this story was Akaash wifed up a bop, wifed up a girl who been with a lot of guys while still believing that she was a virgin when they met. So I just thought, okay, Akaash is a dummy, that Akaash needs to change his name to Akaash, all right? Because obviously this chick is hella promiscuous. But I thought...
My boy 88 said the market is rough. Talking about with women, yeah, the market is rough. They saying the same thing about men, though.
Oh, that was the end all be all. And honestly, I didn't think it was that bad because, I mean, like a girl who's promiscuous, who still someone likes you, loves you, and adore you for the right reason. Like, you're still a dummy and a fool for being with her, but like, it's not worse than a chick who's just with you for money, right?
Different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this: do you believe her?
We saw this.
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what? But she was like, she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
That's what I'm saying, bro. She edited that herself, gang. It's no, you can't put no cap on that, dog. She edited this. Like, she put the captions on so the words could light up as she says them. She put the little horns on herself. She did all this. She watched this video several times before putting it out to the public. And this is what she came up with. This is what she thought was cool.
But she was like, she was 22.
I was popping my...
She put the devil horns and all that. And the... the loud noise, all that, everything, bro. No stocks and other things. I couldn't care about the women market nowadays. Oh, you talking about stocks? Yeah. But the market is rough. You're right. The market is down right now.
Living my best life in these white boy
I'd stay single nowadays, no kids, and be the ultimate bachelor. I feel you.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy. I have 2 butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore. Oh my God.
Akaash has double dose of misery when it comes to this chick. Not only is he with the chick who got passed around, who was hella promiscuous while believing she was a virgin, but he's with the chick who is with him only for money, who don't really like him. And even that is not as bad as the reality that Akaash currently sees himself in. You see, being with a chick who is super grateful, who is super like dedicated to you, really likes you and treats you well, and she feels really grateful for you for taking care of her is one thing. But being with a chick who's promiscuous, who got passed around.
He said it crushed bad. No job numbers, no rate cut. Fed men is bearish. It's going to get more ugly, sir. Sheesh. What do? We just stay here and hold, right? Or it's all we can do, right? That's what stock people do.
Who only wants you for money, but that gratefulness isn't there because she believes that she's the reason that you make money. Like, she believes that your money is hers and she's entitled to it because without her, you wouldn't make any money.
There's a lot of like stuff
But didn't he meet her when he was already lit?
In the background that I do to kind of support him in that situation. Yeah. So that's why it pisses me off when these incel troll losers are like, oh, what do you mean like you guys paid for it? He paid for it. Do you know what his stand-up is about? It's about me. If I didn't have this personality, what do you think you would talk about?
Yo, she really thinks that his work is her work. You hear this? Well, I take profits, LOL, but get ready with the dry powder. Bro, this is crazy right here, bro. Do you hear what this lady just said?
They'll kind of support him in that situation. Yeah. So that's why it pisses me off when these incel troll losers are like, oh, what do you mean like you guys paid for it? He paid for it. Do you know what his stand-up is about? It's about me. If I didn't have this personality, what do you think you would talk about?
That is true.
So your personality is the reason why Akaash has a career? Yo, she's lost. She's lost in the sauce, gang. She think because she got a personality, people listen to her husband. Shorty, you go do stand-up then. Let's go see you go do stand-up then. I want you to go out there and go get famous off your career and off being funny then. What are we talking about right now, bro? You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I'm pretty sure this nigga was famous before he met her. Because a nigga like that not gonna bag a bitch without having some fame and clout and money. I'm sorry.
Like, maybe that's comparable to the laundry. So exactly. you can get your flowers for that one.
Like, there's so much relationship content that he talks about, and hello,
the muse is sitting.
Exactly. And it's like that, and on top of that, giving emotional support when he's like talking shit about me on stage. Like, I should get a Nobel Peace Prize for that. Honestly.
Honestly, I feel like that's like an IP address in a way that you're like, every time he mentions you, it's like equity. What is it? No,
trademark. Royalty.
Do we just throw up?
Bro, she's nuts, dog. And Akaash, you can see what type of dude Akaash is. The fact that he allows this.
Business terms all the time. Equity.
No, honestly, I should get royalty, and I basically do. So I guess no prenup and a joint bank account. Go fuck yourself. So
no prenup and a joint bank account. She bragging about it. Akaash is screwed.
Terms all the time. Equity.
No, honestly, I should get royalty, and I basically do. So I guess no prenup and a joint bank account. Go fuck yourself. So I will say we paid for something because it's my money too, legally and also spiritually.
And
no prenup and a joint bank account with a woman who believes you're not even doing her a favor. That's her money that she has access to. She's not even saying, "Oh, my husband's a good guy."
Yeah, that boy too deep to get out for sure. That boy too deep to get out, Flacco.
Guy, he shares his money with me. No, she's saying, that's my money. Yo, a gold digger is one thing. Because even when she takes you to the cleaners during the divorce process, there's still going to be some type of humanity there because she believes in her heart, yeah, that's his money. I'm just going after it. So there'll be some type of sympathy or empathy there, even for the most cutthroat woman, right? Like, they won't ask for 90%. They'll probably ask for 50. I deserve half. I'm going after his money. But a woman who's a gold digger, who's a shark, who believes in her heart, she has the moral obligation to take everything you have because you wouldn't have that without her.
Bro, she literally said they got no prenup, so he's screwed either way it go, even if you try to leave the woman. And we know how she feels. She thinks she think he wouldn't have a career without her. Like, that's what she think. So, like Flacco says, she gonna try to come for all this man paid.
That's a woman you got no business.
All that money on.
You got no business sharing anything with that woman, bruh. What is wrong with you? And
I agree.
You see the smile on her face as she says, no prenup, joint bank account. Oh,
yeah, it's crazy.
She knows, bruh. It's over with, bro. Even if Akaash wants to get rid of her at this point,
we have one.
He has no way out. She owns everything, bruh. And which is why we've seen her act, because a lot of us have questioned why she acts so ungrateful, why she moves as if like she's doing Akaash a favor. That's because she thinks she is, which is why she brags about not cooking, not cleaning, not even doing his laundry for him.
That's crazy.
I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
Yeah. Wait, I was gonna ask you, okay, because you're telling me kind of like how your house works and stuff, do you and Akaash have roles and responsibilities that are different? Or how do you guys divide up chores, or do you work at all? In your home?
Yes, I do things. Some of the things I do, well, you're putting me on the spot, so let me think.
She does so little that she has to think. She has to brainstorm, conjure up any minuscule.
What wifely duties do I do? The fact that she got to ask herself that is crazy.
Task that she have done this week.
It's about
you
the
walk
money,
happy.
But there's more
I walk
to it.
happy.
Kids,
You take care of your kid.
I give hand jobs.
Yeah, no blowjobs though.
A woman who was openly.
Shorty said, I give hand job. Bro, this is crazy, bro. She don't love that, man.
Minuscule task that she have done this week.
You walk happy.
I walk happy.
You take care of your kid.
I give hand jobs.
Yeah, no blowjobs though.
A woman who was openly bragging about popping cootie cat at random frat houses with white men is bragging about not even giving her husband blowjobs. A hand job is as best as he can get. And
don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a good handy. I'm never mad at a nice little handy dandy every now and then, but you got to use that mouth, baby.
He's a multi-millionaire.
Put cereal back after I've taken it out.
For yourself or for both of you?
For myself. I rinse dishes.
Okay, that's good.
I order water bottles. So many things I just listed by things that I do. I mean, I'm not Superwoman.
You're not Martha Stewart over here.
Yeah. Okay, Nail does.
Shorty is just basically bragging about how she just do what she want around the house. Well, she's married to a comedian, right? Hey.
Does laundry. She does
one thing.
And she acts like she does so much more than me. No. All you do is laundry. Okay, or like I'll rub his head, or like I'll help him with
that's cute.
Hair. Like things like that. I'll help him go to sleep. So I do kind of like motherly things, but not like the cleaning motherly things or like the 50s housewife type things. I think I like baby him when he needs it and give him the TLC. But also likewise, like, you know, when I'm a little bit hormonal, he'll baby me.
Huge fan of like outsourcing and subscriptions whenever we can. So when we used to live in LA, it was like Instacart for groceries or food like that.
I do that, yeah.
Love it. I don't love going to the grocery store all the time. Also, cleaning lady, we both have.
Agreed, yeah.
Much needed.
Yeah.
I feel like you can clean up after yourselves, but every other week it's nice to have a deep clean. Whenever, because I live with my in-laws, we have a cooking lady that comes whenever we host people, because I ain't gonna be the cook.
Yeah. Is she like a desi cook?
Yeah, so she does all the Indian food. So when my parents came a few weeks ago, she cooked all the food because I don't have time to cook for a family of like 15.
How rich is he? I honestly don't know his worth when it comes to money and things like that, but I know he's standing next to Andrew Schultz, and Andrew Schultz is worth a nice bag.
People.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Oh, you outsource laundry, right?
No, laundry, we each do our own laundry.
Okay.
Which I think is fun.
Yeah, that's
She's a stay-at-home wife who makes Akaash pay somebody else to cook and clean. So she has nothing to do. She sits home and does nothing all day. And she won't even do his laundry. When she does her laundry, she doesn't say, oh, man, let me look for my husband's stuff to...
A couple million?
No, he has to come home from making all the money and do his own laundry. And the reason why she operates like this is because she truly believes that she's entitled to his money. That like his money is her money because he talks about her and makes jokes about her when he's on stage. I don't know why or how any man would ever sign up for this.
I don't know
why.
Him letting her get a podcast, him knowing the mental that she coming from, and then allowing her to do a podcast. You should be like, listen, if you want to enjoy this life, listen, you sitting back doing nothing anyway. We're not gonna allow you to just go out and embarrass me. Like, listen, I allow this, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna allow you to introduce our lifestyle to the world so I can lose my career. That's I can't even believe he let her do this podcast.
But in her mind, in her eyes, like, she has nothing to be grateful about. Like, she's not obligated to do anything for Akaash because according to her, that's her money. And like, she's not a gold digger because she dated him when he was broke. So her reason in her mind, how she reasons being lazy and doing nothing for him and treating him like garbage is because she believes that she deserves the money because she was with him when he didn't have any money. And Akaash probably like put up with her because Akaash has probably brainwashed himself into thinking, oh, she's not with him for money.
Oh, so did he meet her when he was broke? Because if he met her when he was broke, then we might be talking about something different. I ain't gonna lie.
Because she was with me when I didn't have any money.
The other thing,
like, did they marry when he was broke, or they married when he was rich?
That we always want to talk about is misconceptions about us.
I mean, I think the misconception about me is that maybe I'm a gold digger or that I came from privilege, which are both partly true. I like nice things, but I didn't marry my husband for that reason because he did not make money when I first met him.
Wait, by that definition, I am a gold digger. I married.
88 said it's okay for Schultz and them to be funny and crude, but she can't. I mean, hey, I guess she could do what she want, bro. Hey, man. Yes, he was a pleb. What's a pleb?
My husband for nice things.
Yeah.
And so
also, what the is wrong with that?
Also, like, what? Okay, when you...
I still love him.
Yeah, I still love him.
No, but I mean, in all seriousness, Akaash was not making anything when we first got together. I fell in love with him like an idiot. He was a walking red flag. He had a 1-bedroom flex with a styrofoam wall and a makeshift headboard. So no, I'm not a gold digger. But now I reap the benefits of being with him when he was poor. You're welcome.
Also, Yo, women like Jasleen they're manipulators, bruh. And Akaash don't strike me as a dumb dude. So it's really surprising that he's falling for this and eating it up. Fam, when I put that $7,000 and max out my Roth IRA account every year, I'm not doing it because I think that when I put $7,000, I'm going to get $7,000 out. No, I do it because I know that account is going to be worth a lot in the future, okay? That $7,000 I put in every year is going to be worth millions of dollars one day, okay? And that's why I do it.
Real shit.
A woman like Jasleen understands this, right? Like when she gets with Akaash, he probably has the low self-esteem at that point because he's really famous. He has a successful podcast. His comedy career is going good, but he probably don't got the millions of dollars like the people around him yet. But she understands that it's just a matter of time until the money catch up. Like, you have a lot of fame. You are around a lot of famous people. You have a successful podcast with another famous person in Andrew Schultz. It's only a matter of time, bruh, all right, until you become very successful money.
She about to stop it. She about to stop the money train from coming because she killing his career with this bullshit. Like, she about to mess it all up.
Lies.
Yeah. Charmaine, what's that word, girly? How you doing tonight? Charmaine said, she funny as hell. You think she funny, girl? AKA a brokey when they met. Flacco don't understand they are married. You never heard of a pleb plural, a commoner, a member of the lowest class of society. Nah, we don't use that here, bro.
Since you're already successful in terms of clout and status, right? So you got with a man because he had a lot of status and the money just had to catch up.
So, okay, for women who are dating, you're naturally, most likely, if you are a sane woman, going to go on a date with somebody and you're going to ask them what they do, what their future looks like.
God
and a lot
forbid,
of times,
I want to be taken care of and provided for. I don't want to do waste management like Mayhem. I want someone to do that for me.
Success and money are important if you are looking for that. If you're all about love, go for it. Go for it.
But kidding. In all seriousness, like when you're thinking about investing in someone and having kids, like success also means that they're disciplined. It means that they work hard. So like, transitive property. It means they're going to work hard in their relationship. You idiot incels. Like, what the do you think? Like, it lends itself to other things. It's not just about money and nice things.
Yeah, and also there's so much deep love, but it's like love and money kind of go hand in hand sometimes.
These incels think that they're J. Cole being like, oh, this a bird, she a bird trap or whatever. It's like, you are not J. Cole. You are not as successful as
she
him.
A bird, this a bird
like,
trap.
They're like, oh.
What you leave? I'm gonna need my shirt back. Nigga, you know how it goes.
But, like, we have to protect ourselves. From what?
Nigga, you know how it go. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? Nigga, you know how it go. What she know about that? Talk about you're not J. Cole.
But it's like love and money kind of go hand in hand sometimes.
These incels think that they're J. Cole being like, oh, this a bird, she a bird trapper.
This a bird trap. I'm not saying when she leave, I'm gonna need my shirt back. Nigga, you know how it goes.
Whatever. It's like, you are not J. Cole. You are not as successful as him. Like, they're like, oh, but like, we have.
Your husband is not successful as him. Yet, you still bird trapping off of your husband.
Have to protect ourselves. From what? What money are you making? You're making $70,000 a year in a 3 Series BMW.
Women like this deserve nothing. Zero, bruh. Just this mindset.
Charmaine said, when you're married and the money that comes in the house is half your wife's or husband. Is that true? Is that what y'all think? Is that how y'all feel? When you're married, any money that comes in the house is half yours and half the wife or husband's. So Charmaine, when you married, half your check is your husband's? Okay. 88 said, I think people are being double standards to her. Hey, man, let me know how you feel. Talk your shit in the chat. Let me know in the chat how y'all feel.
They're like better than everybody. She's talking down upon men who make $70,000 on their own. Hardworking, grueling, hardworking men who make $70,000 on their own. She's laughing at them and talking down to them as if they're brokies who got nothing to offer a woman, even though her entire life is paid for. Yo, if Akaash was not in her life, she'll be making $30,000 working as a, I don't know, bro, right? As a customer representative. I'm being real here, bro. But yet, because her husband is taking...
Charmaine, you're right. Charmaine said the dude knows her and her personality, basically saying he accepts it. 88 said, of course, it's a team effort. So half your money is your wife's money, 88? If I'm hearing this right? So half of 88's money is really Mrs. 88's money.
Care of everything. She's fixing her mouth to look down upon men making $70K. It's ridiculous, bro. Right? And you will think if she understands that her entire life is being paid for by Akaash, that she would have some type of gratefulness, but she doesn't. Okay, she doesn't. Because apparently she got with him when he didn't have any money and she took a risk. What risk did you take? When she got with Akaash, her sister was telling her about Akaash and how, you know, she watches their podcast and Akaash is so funny and Akaash is so this. So the sister was Scout Team. She didn't see Akaash or like Akaash's personality online. No, the sister ran Scout Team like, yo.
That boy 88 said, yes, Miss 88 must be standing over you right now. She's standing over your shoulder, ain't she?
Oh, there's this dude right here. He's really famous, but to be successful.
He said, and half her money is mine. That's pretty basic. Okay, congratulations to y'all. I love that. I guess that's married folk business.
You should get with him.
I wanted to tell the story of how me and Akaash met because a couple of you guys asked on a video we did a while back, and I wanted to tell the story tonight because I'm seeing two friends for their birthday in Philly tonight, and I'm driving from the city, and one of the friends that I'm seeing, Courtney, is like partially the reason that we met, like her and my sister Manu. Wind back to like 2015. Courtney says to Manu, like, oh, there's like this funny like Punjabi comic. So she thought the last name Singh, you know, because that's what we told her meant that he was Punjabi. You know, he's on this podcast and he's really funny, like you should check it out. And my sister kind of became like a fan of his, and she was like, oh, we should go to this Hoboken Comedy Festival because there's all these comics are going to be there, and that guy I told you about is going to be there too. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. We got there late, but we got there in time to see him perform, and it was so weird because they had like, I don't know whose idea it was to have this comedy festival in like a movie theater, just like a weird venue for comedy. So we go to where in the room that he's performing, and there's like maybe 10 or 12 people in the room. But so Manu is like, oh, can we get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he like, obviously, like again, like early stages of his career, like he wasn't really getting asked all that much. So she took a picture of me and him together.
Her friend was a fan of him. Her friend wasn't friends with him. No, she was a fan of him. Her sister was a fan of him. He had hella motion. He had hella status. right? Now, status don't have to.
I mean, if she's saying it correctly, she met him at the early stages of his career. He was performing for 10 people. If that's true, then she met him really, really early. She met him super duper early. 10 people in the room. She met him at the beginning before fame, if that's true. Not saying that she should be a gold digger because of that. I'm just.
He was.
But it might be her bread. It might be some of her bread. Let's see. Let me read the chat, man. Charmaine said, that's a normal marriage. I'm not married. If I was, though, my money is my money. Your money is mine, too. Yeah, I bet. And then 88 said, I'm not too manly to say that the wife has had a successful career and her parents did also. Okay. Even if they got divorced, she would get 50%. Yeah, you're right, Shaw. It don't matter whose money it is. Those have to feed the kids and pay the bills regardless, right?
The biggest movie star ever. No, he had a lot of motion and status within that group. And as women, they're attracted to status. So, yeah, of course she chose up on him. Of course she wanted to date him and went after him because he had a lot of status. So, like this entire thing of, I took a chance on him, I didn't know. You knew exactly what he was going to be because he was already that. So she don't cook, she don't clean, she don't do laundry. She has nothing but time on her hands. And instead of helping out her husband with, washing his clothes, doing certain things for him, she decided she was going to best use that time to embarrass him on the internet with her podcast. And the reason why she's deciding to embarrass her husband on the internet with this podcast is actually one of the most infuriating things I've heard out of this whole situation. Okay, the man who's paying all her bills, doing everything for her, and she does nothing back in return, she's doing a podcast because she fears that he might leave her one day.
So I am a 31-year-old stay-at-home wife, and I obviously post a lot of aspirational content, but I wouldn't be keeping it real if I also didn't say that a part of me isn't a little terrified that my husband could wake up one day and just change his mind, and then my whole life would change. So if you are going into a relationship where that's your goal, I just want to make it clear that you do have to consider that decision very carefully of giving up your ability to fend for yourself and basically depending on another human being. And I know a lot of women do make that choice, and I'm obviously being one of them. And I will say, there's a difference between stay-at-home wife and stay-at-home girlfriend, because as a wife, I have a marriage contract in place. So I do have some security guaranteed by the United States law. And I have an amazing husband, don't get me wrong, but human beings, they change. They're wired to make mistakes. And I just you never know what the future holds. And so it's it's a scary thing to think, but I think that's why I just want to lay it all out there that it's of course something that goes through my mind. And he's also in the entertainment industry. And guess what? There's hoes in the entertainment industry. There are women who purposely try to break up a marriage or who purposely try to target men with money. And that's not just on them. That's also on the men too. But it's that's why I wanted to start making TikToks, because I was really just looking for some creative fulfillment. And
what's she on here yapping about? Let me see, read the chat. I said, excuse me. Bottom line is, if you married, you on the same team and you should trust each other opinions and judgment calls. With that said, anything 5K plus has to be approved by me. Did Shar get the bell? Oh, I think she did. She better have. If not, there you go, girl.
I was also looking to kind of put my own name out there, because obviously my husband's a comedian, so.
Akaash married her without a prenup. He gave her access to his bank account with all his money in it. She has access to get it whenever she wants. Again, she's married to him without a prenup, but she's still online crying about not having security, and she has to do this podcast to make her name for herself and make her own money, because it's uncertainty in being a stay-at-home housewife, and it's a chore, and it's this and it's this and that. So if you don't feel security being married to a man who gave you a marriage without a prenup and half his asset, then what are we doing here, bro? Man, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this, bro?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I still think she's an embarrassment, though. Even with what y'all saying, money-wise, oh, yeah. It's their money, it's both of their money. Okay, whatever the case may be. She's still an embarrassment, though, bros. Charmaine said, I've told my daughter, always have your own money, no matter what a ninja tell you, because you don't get left dependent on no man to be stuck in a situation. Facts. But if she married, then she shouldn't have to worry about that. When you married, it's not like that. But I truly feel Flacco don't get it. I mean, he don't get it. But I mean, at the same time, I understand what Flacco's saying though. Like, yo, he's still getting. It still seems as if, like, bro, he got a wife that don't like that. Like, their angle. But who are we to judge, bro? If he happy, then I guess we should just not give a fuck, right? If he happy, I guess we shouldn't care. Like, we have a personal accounts and of course the joint account. Yeah. But God forbid one of y'all would have passed away. The other person is probably the nigga, the you know, the beneficiary, you know, or the person left that's gonna pick up the pieces. So, you know. What should we watch next, gang? What should we watch? I see I was listening to that. If this world were mine. What we gonna watch? What we gonna watch? Let's see what's on screen. What we about to react to? Well, let's see what Abba and Preach cook Akaash Singh's after new footage. Damn. Alright, let's just see. Let's just see what was said. I'ma react real quick. We not gonna stick on Akaash all night. I promise we not. There's other topics that we gotta get to.
Will you be Ghislaine Singh forever again?
Yes.
Yo, violation.
I can't watch.
That's crazy.
I can.
Oh.
It's in a family trust.
Let me tell y'all, never in a million years did I think that we would ever see Abba and Preach and Myron Gaines agree on anything, but here we are. The Akaash Singh situation is bringing together content creators from all walks of earth. I've seen reactions from Jim Adu.
Ghislaine Singh, will you be Ghislaine Singh forever again?
Yes.
Please.
Thank you so
I can't watch.
It's so bad.
Bro, even women know. Even women could tell when a woman just don't like that man. The way she just went, she OD, like, he tried to kiss her on the lips, got all hair. Yo, that's fucked up.
Watch.
It's so bad.
I can.
It's so bad. Okay.
Internet's shitting on him, and it's okay. It's okay, guys. We are going to spend some time trying to defend the indefensible. My Little Indian.
That's messed up, bro.
See, that's my I got a problem because you said My Little Indian, and right now the anthem from My Little Pony popped in my head. My little Indian, my little Indian.
People say that's bigoted. I think that's just an accurate description. He's a small man, with big amounts of success, and I'm very happy for him. But jokes aside, he is getting.
One of the most diabolical comments that I recently saw. It said, Akaash Singh is Will Smith on a magic carpet.
Nah, chill.
Yeah, I know.
Shat on, and it's not an Indian joke. It's just a fact that the internet is shitting on him right now for his marriage. Dude. All right, and essentially this revolves around the fact that Akaash, who's been with his wife for a long time, has taken the time to comment on other people's relationships.
She wasn't even remorseful.
When he says entanglement and he questions the word, she gets irritated. She's like, that's what I said, entanglement. Like, bitch, you cheated, bro. I'm the one getting embarrassed, and then I call you out on wording, and you get, yeah, that's what I said. This is a bit of a cucky take, but it's out there that he is in an emotionally abusive relationship. And that's why he cares so much about what she thinks and her reaction to something.
You think that your girl has slept with 3 times the amount of guys she's told you? Did you just ask me?
I want to hear about a couple of the previous.
Why you want to hear about
I just want to see.
That's what are you going to get jerking off to?
She got good taste.
Yeah, that's some fuck shit.
Make sure she got good taste.
Has bigged up his own relationships about how great it is and shat on other people, including Myron, who took that personally.
What I don't like, what I find corny as fuck, is my preference is not my women. You guys have established yourselves as role models. From Simps to Pimps, which is another motto I find kind of corny, but I looked into what you guys are about. And a lot of the shit is just childish.
So Myron, years later, found a couple clips and he's like,
popped off.
I'm the best Indian in the game, bro. And then shat on him.
Dude, this is embarrassing. This buck teeth fucking, what the fuck fuck is wrong with this bitch? Yo, you need to get your woman in line. She is embarrassing you.
And
He's not lying.
today, all right? On Indian violence.
I will say the additional context of Akaash going off on Will Smith, utilizing terminology such as cuck, right? Like, come on, son. If you give it off, you got to be able to take it.
Right.
Even him
Facts.
saying
Pause.
the word
Pause
corny within its context, like, you have no business calling anything in life corny at this particular junction, baby. By the way,
88 said Myron was waiting for that for real.
wait, I see a ton of people in the comment section suggesting that this is like a psyop, like this is just a way to get her popular, you know, and he's in on it and none of this stuff is real. I completely disagree with you. Why? Because never in the history of ever has a man benefited, now he's the breadwinner, benefited off of being treated so negatively by his woman. Men who exhibit pay pig behavior or just outright disrespect, right? Like, it never does anything for his career. So why would he be sacrificing his career for hers? It actually makes me think about the dude, and I think he used to work with like Howard Stern, who let Hulk Hogan bang his wife, you know, sat up in a corner and cucked himself just for the gratification of it, and it ruined that man's career. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information.
Partner, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this:
And
do you believe her?
Hell no.
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what?
Yeah.
But she was like,
too good to be
true. She was
true.
22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
This little clip right here is spliced together with some other clips because you know the internet. And it wants to get petty. It's about half as good as me. And
sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him.
Nav is her co-host's husband.
His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick
This is
is
wild.
like at least 10 inches. Okay, I have two
That's
bunch of stories.
crazy.
So one time I met this guy on Tinder.
Not
and
one,
I made the dumb mistake
two.
of letting him sleep over. Like not
Bro,
really.
that's crazy. How you? I guess that's how white girls talk to each other about their husbands and shit. Like, that's crazy what she just said.
Wanting to fucking hook up, and I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore. Oh my god! And I remember that he like. What kind of do you watch when you use a vibrator?
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't watch using a vibrator. What? I just think my imagination is vibration enough.
This is the worst,
Wow.
by
I
the
just
way.
think of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I could never do that.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's crazy.
It's kind of baller, but I could never do that. That might be the single most harmful reputational destruction thing that she has done through.
My boy said they Indian. My boy said they ain't white, they Indian.
About this entire thing. There's a lot. The missed kiss, all of that shit.
But I think like their culture, like that's you hear how she's talking, you hear her sense of that's like, you know what I mean? That's definitely the, you know what I mean? That ain't really like urban. They're not urban people. They would probably more than likely most of their close friends are white or Indian.
That line right there. And I thought that the way that she was describing this Nav guy, I thought when we finally all saw him, he was going to be some 6'6" god of war. He's an average guy. Get in the boat, boy. Your wife is over here so unhappy with what she has married that she's willing to risk it all for the average dude that is currently married to your best friend. That's just...
Why it makes you laugh?
88 said, nah, them are Western worlds, Western worlds, not from India, I assure you that.
I do stand-up.
Yeah.
If that's my wife, I'm dying inside.
That's your what?
If that's my wife, I'm dying inside.
Come
If you're doing stand-up and you claim all the things that you claim, then you're dying inside, yeah. Because if it was like
She don't even get off to
Chris
you.
D'Elia's wife saying that, nobody would care. Nobody would care. They'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, she's open. Nobody cares. When you say that she hasn't done
As a
anything,
virgin.
and that's where people are like, oh.
Dog, I already know the type of virgin that she is. She done gotten everything, right? Like, these are the types of women that claim virginity, but she done slurped up 10 dudes before she met you. She pleasures herself once per night with a vibrating dip, right? Is she really still a virgin? No! Having men play inside of your anus to the point of that it hurts is okay, still virgin, right? Like, these are the chicks where they don't count if the tip just gets in. You understand?
88 said, I promise the hecklers will be yelling cuck at him. Nah, that's messed up, man. He's a cock.
They'll make every
He worse than Adam 22 or nah? Nah, Adam 22 still got the, come on, man.
reason as to
Still got
why
the
they
stamp.
still hold on to the crown,
Number
the
one
virgin
cuck.
crown.
I don't care if it's Chris D'Elia. I don't care if it's Jesus himself. I'm dying inside.
Well, Jesus forgives. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's
Jesus,
crazy.
We don't. We don't.
Wow.
We don't.
First of all, that's a fucking red flag. I'm not like, no joke.
irony.
I love you girls. If you want to work, all for that, whatever. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a fucking red flag. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money and my money is my money. And look, have I only made $600 from content creating?
Wow, it went up $100 from last week.
But that's my money. Okay?
I don't know if you watched The Boys, but I love him on The Boys.
I never watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list.
All right, so we're gonna have Akaash commenting on how
He's on my hall pass list. Only, like, black women don't say that. Like, they won't even, especially not knowing that they man gonna watch this. Probably help produce this show.
White man, by the
feels
way.
about his wife's content.
So this one, Justine got a lot of heat for because she was saying, my money's my money.
Truth.
Your money's my money. How do you guys think you should split finances?
Can I just say that that's a common saying?
Oh, for sure.
And honestly, if you distill it, it just means that your husband loves you enough
Oh, God.
so that you feel like you have some security in case he becomes an asshole one day.
So how do you guys...
I'm going to carry the kids one day or get a surrogate.
Yeah, I deserve all this money because
It's
I might
comedy,
carry your
though.
kids, or
Yes,
we
this
might use
guy's
your
gonna
money
he's gonna
so
play
someone
making
else
the
can carry
million.
it, which
Yeah.
then what
Millions.
happens to the money?
Right.
So I got to pay extra money so you don't carry the kid, and that justifies why you get the money?
Yeah.
Explain the math.
You have to ask her. That's not my math.
It's not your math?
That's not my math. I have a hard time explaining normal math. Now you want me to explain her math?
Girl math is...
Girl math.
I can't do that.
Girl math is something, man. No shade to Shaw.
That goes crazy.
Girl
Do you
math
want me
is
There's actually a
crazy.
business case for that, right? Like, if you don't want your wife's body to be, harmed or damaged by the act of giving childbirth, perhaps you want to pay $150,000 for a surrogate. But the point is that was this a conversation prior to marriage? All right, that's the point. Or did she just drop this bomb because it's my money?
Answer that?
Yeah.
It's adorable when she does these things. Like, I just look at it and here's the rule in our
It's
marriage.
adorable?
It's been unspoken, but now we're just saying it now that we're both making content. If it's funny, we're good. Like, if it's funny, and if it's not funny and it hurt the other person's feelings, you apologize, you move on. That was clearly my wife trying to be funny, and watching everyone take it
bro.
because the idea that my wife, she's gonna start making so much. You guys are gonna make so much money. The idea that she would even go to the bank to try to open her own account.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that response.
Video's doing great, you know what I mean? But internet just piles on the hate. I get it,
This comment is so f***ing gross to me.
It says, damn, Akaash waited and you did it.
Who the f*** are you to talk about when I lost my f***ing virginity? I will talk about it because it's my f***ing sexuality and it's my f***ing story. So sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. And also, do you think Akaash never touched a f***ing woman before he met me? Like, we both hooked up with people, we both were in relationships, and then together we both lost our virginity. So sit the f*** down.
What does that even mean?
Like, just unfollow me. You're so annoying.
Well, ma'am, I understand where you're coming from and what you're saying, but when you say you popped your pussy,
Right.
if you say that, it implies.
Hey, Charmaine said, what did I just tell you, Jimmy? You're right. He knows. He knows what's going on. He acting like he don't know, but he know.
That you all did those things and y'all were not.
He was
together.
10 years old.
She said she's a virgin, but everyone's like, how are you popping? So I actually can't see this being a real thing. I grew up around a lot of people. Put it in the butt. That's why she mentions it in her story. But there's a lot of people who would hook up with folks. They would do everything but vaginal sex and would say that they're virgins.
Yeah. This is my
that's
point.
common throughout the world. So I know a lot of people. Personally, I don't think you're still a virgin.
I know a lot of girls that used to try to jack that.
Technically.
Listen, if you get finger blasted
is crazy.
You're done, so.
Can't tell me you a virgin and you was popping white boy frat houses. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm going to show you the one clip from me that tells me everything I need to know. And like this clip repeats itself three, 4 times in different ones, but just this instance. Okay. And like to me, nothing is even said. So apparently this is some kind of like, I think it's like a proposal, like re-engagement. I don't know. Married couples apparently redo this. I don't know why.
He's going to show
this is happening.
Let's see what they say.
I'm just trying to do a romantic gesture. Now watch what I'm watching.
Okay.
First of all, I want to say to Amma, happy birthday.
Thank you.
All of this is possible because you told me I could do anything that I wanted. And the best decision I ever made in my entire life was to marry this woman right here. His birthday it is in 2 weeks. And I love you so much. And the only regret that I have is that I only got to marry you once. So I want to make a little quick announcement that we're going to get married again. We're going to renew our vows in India next week.
Look how long she's going to stare at the ring.
Sound fun?
And not look at
since
him.
I am renewing my vows, I think the only thing we can do is propose again.
Look.
Oh, Ghislaine Singh, will you be Ghislaine Singh forever again?
Yes! Oh my god!
Jeez, bro. Yo, she's shocked.
Take that drinky thing off. Drinky dink.
Did you guys know this? Yes! Oh my god! How big is this?
Yo, look.
Shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much.
Ah, look, he got hair. He kissing hair. That's wrong, man. That's so. I feel bad for the boy, man. I really do feel bad for Duke.
I can't watch.
I feel bad for Duke.
I can.
Oh.
He's speechless.
That's wild.
No. I
want to see it again.
And when I saw this clip, guys, could have shown me nothing else about the marriage. It really kind of.
It all tells you everything you need to know.
I look good, Mr. Armstrong.
Yo,
oh no, she's done this
happens all the time.
No, not during the original.
That's crazy.
Not during the original proposal.
On Saturday when I saw her, I said, Daria, do you know? And she said, I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
She's a good liar.
Then she's a good liar.
That's a friend.
Then she's
it's horrible, bro.
liar.
She don't like this nigga.
Friend.
No, I don't want those gifts.
I know.
She's not turned on by
Duke. Go back.
I don't care about. I like
no.
She's not turned on by
don't
Duke.
tell me she's doing the.
Yeah, she's not turned on by Duke.
Don't tell me. She's mushing his head with her head.
She's not turned on by Duke, bro.
Diabolical.
I don't like. I don't care about. I like.
By the way, there's an argument out there that, listen, well, she's traditional, Indian, right? Like, and all of these other different, like, what? With that same person who's doing this to her husband, right? There's no family that's there, right? She's just doing a selfie video, but then gets up on a podcast and talks about not masturbating to her husband, right? That's baller that you can do that, as she would say. Talks about banging the co-host's husband, which you could tell Akaash is clearly uncomfortable when she says this, that she wakes up one day after popping pee in a frat house and her sphincter was sore, right? Like, you can't combine the two in the same sentence.
C'est tough en esti, man. C'est tough en tabarnak. Je veux quand même le revoir. I still want to see it.
I just need a second, bro. Just like let me recoup, let me gather myself.
You don't even have to put.
It's like a car crash. It's like you have to watch it.
You know when you watch somebody bomb, how you cringe?
Oh, jeez.
You know how I love to watch people bomb.
Yes. This is the opposite happening right now. I want to see it again. I just want to see it again. I asked nicely.
Yeah.
I said, please.
Before we get to that,
I wanted to be your first, apply your dirt. I wanted to
What?
be your last. Now I'm hurt. You were popping P
every week.
For white boy.
There's gonna be some dancing, baby. Every week, baby.
Is this AI?
You were popping P for them white boys.
You can't afford the payment. Embarrassing me on a dead price. Now that's flagrant.
Now that's flagrant.
Got my wife. Yeah, she bad. She don't like me. Yeah, she brown. That's alright. I'm a simp. Got my wallet. Damn. Got my wife. Yeah, she bad. She don't like me. Yeah, she brown.
That's
crazy.
Yo, he's literally kissing hair. Like, do y'all realize that in most of these stills, he's kissing hair? Like, she's not even giving him the other side of her cheek. It's almost like she puts her hair down so that she got a block for when he try to kiss her. Every hairstyle she does is ready to block his kiss and just kiss hair.
Oh, it's a banger too.
That's alright.
That's alright.
Make sure she got good taste.
Oh no, they made a video.
Y'all that social media, doing your wives, doing your husbands, doing your marriages, doing your lives, for lives.
This song is fire.
Y'all that social media.
I could mix these songs all night long. I'm gonna do a set. I'm gonna just play this in the background.
Got my wife.
This is diabolical and genius at the same time.
You see how he even has to like, you see how he even like tried to take her head and like make her look at him? She don't want to look at him at all. Like, she just loves the moments, but she hates that it's with him. She loves these moments, but hates that they're with him. Look at it. Look, he has to like turn her head to look at him. She don't want to look at you. She trying to enjoy this moment, ugly nigga. Chill out, Aladdin.
This is diabolical and genius at the same time.
Look. Oh, what I do? Look, she not trying to look at him. He had to make her head turn back to him. And she still don't look at him.
Yo, they made a Euro bop in AI.
Little drop.
That's alright. Let's go.
Go crazy over there.
What a beautiful moment.
Then she got cavity. And we see a cavity back there, baby. And we see that cavity back there, baby. Tell them fix that cavity for you, baby.
What a beautiful
Nah, how you get your shorty cavity fixed? You got this big ass rock on her finger.
moment.
With the Rolex on.
Ring. What a beautiful ring.
That ring.
What a simpy husband.
And make sure she got good taste.
Hey, maybe it's cultural. Maybe her mom was here. You don't kiss in front of your parents.
my palate.
Oh my God.
You want to rewatch it?
I just did. But yes, please.
No, let's watch it with audio so we can die while we hear it.
How big is this?
Yo, this is so crazy. Shout out to Abba and Priest. They are the first content creators that I've seen that have successfully utilized AI in a way, right? Like, not behind scenes, but put it in their content to a degree as an additive to the content, right? Like creating an AI song. I don't even know how you do that. Like, it actually makes me want to spend this entire weekend researching how it is that they could do that. Like, what's the song?
He not a simp for buying the wife a ring. I didn't say that.
Software, right? Like, and here's the thing, like, I was actually just talking with some other YouTubers about this, and like the landscape of content.
He's a simp for this being his wife in the grand scheme of things. He's a simp because he can't even get a kiss from his wife. He can't even get an unprovoked kiss from his wife. That's a simp. But the ring ain't got nothing to do with it.
Creation is so much different now than what it was a year ago, 2 years ago. It's actually insane to think about. Like, I remember back in the day that I used to take a look at videos that would have music on them and be like, okay, I can't commentate over that. Now you just use a AI music remove software. Like what? For thumbnail creation, for titling of videos, right? Like it's so much back end that I think a lot of folks are coming up to speed with, but now the utilization within videos, right? Like I feel like I need to go on an AI deep dive to see what else can be creatively incorporated into these videos in order to add value to y'all. All right. But shout out to them for thinking this is genius, right? Now you got a whole song to the drama, which is going to spread like wildfire.
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much. What do you say?
That's tough.
This is so good. God, it looks so beautiful.
Wow.
That's a beautiful ring.
You know what's also beautiful? That watch. Holy moly.
Nice.
That looked like a
That's what I
Rolly
said. That's a
from
nice
here.
watch.
And my guess is that's anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000.
That's a nice watch right there. Nice Rolly. I don't think you can simp on your wife. It's called love. No, that's what I said.
Rolex on top of a $50,000 to $75,000 ring. I mean, this might be $100,000 hand that we're looking at right here.
Yeah.
I wonder if he put PayPig insurance on any of this should his investments impact his business. Let's go.
That's a beautiful ring.
That is a nice ring. Good taste, Akaash. All right.
I might get the same ring for my girl, but she's gonna kiss me in the mouth. The thing is,
She's going to kiss me in the mouth.
Stop. I said nothing, sir. Two things. Maybe she was not done watching the ring and admiring the ring, and he came in for the kiss too early. That's one thing that I'm going to say.
But
Second
she
thing
does
is,
it
there
mad
was kids
times.
around. Real thing, there was kids around, and then maybe it's cultural.
But the other
Maybe it's
videos.
cultural. Maybe it is cultural. You know, you don't kiss in front of your
Can I
parents.
just
Not
say
with
one
her.
thing?
Go ahead.
There's multiple videos of her doing similar things where when he goes in for kisses and physical affection, she reels away every single time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not only did she reject the
We
kiss,
watched those.
she didn't even go in for a proper hug. Like, to me, body language says a lot. And you
Yeah.
can see that he's trying to connect with her and that she's rejecting that. And like, you want to do that, you can do that, it's fine. But there's no doubt for me, like, that shit play.
That's
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
That's me.
And in that moment, like, he just got down got the nice ring, did this big gesture, and you spent all that time looking just at that ring.
But it
and
was a
not
beautiful
showing-
ring.
Right?
Yo, she didn't want to look at that man. He made her look. He turned her face to make sure she looked at him, and she looked right back away.
Trying to connect with others and not the partner that she has.
Did they see the ring?
He's a pay pig.
They didn't see the ring.
That
He's a
video
pay-pig.
killed me.
You can't
It
see
wouldn't
Yeah.
even been a
And,
thing.
and
opposite of my
Abba's right,
wife.
too. Communicate.
88 said, she's opposite of my wife and most I know. They they get and give. She's trying to kiss up on me and I have to fend her off saying, enjoy it. It's true. Exactly.
Communication is like 70% body language. 70%. Shit, it might even be like 80%. The other percentage, let's say 10 to 15%, is actually what you're saying. And then the other 10 to 15% is how it is that you're saying it, like the tone in which you're saying it. But your body, that's why so often when I go over these different videos and I'm looking at podcast reaction, where like I often talk about the body language that's going on, because it's the nonverbal communication, the way that someone's sitting, how they're presenting themselves, even what they're wearing, right? It's all important in understanding the full context to a particular situation. And her body language screams that she's embarrassed by him, and that's only a compliment to what she verbally says about him. Let's go.
And it's like the Derrick Jackson. It's like all these things. None of that would have been a thing if you're not using
As an
something
example.
to school people.
I mean,
people, yeah.
Listen, the flagrant
Right. Exactly. Trust me. I know exactly how that goes.
crew spent time judging all kinds of people for the relationship. They did it with Will Smith. They did it with Adam 22. They've done it with a numerous amount, including the boys over there at Fresh and Fit. So if you're gonna judge other people's relationships and your partner's a public person, I think it's completely fair game for people to judge you in return. And on top of that, it's kind of crazy because when you go to their subreddit, they've actually scrubbed all the comments.
Oh yeah, they removed them.
That's why it took me long to get ready for this today.
Yeah.
Because all the stuff I linked,
100%.
they deleted everything.
100%.
And I
They're
think it's
deleting
funny
YouTube
that
comments,
the
too.
people who spend all this time cracking jokes about people and shitting on them and not apologizing for anything are actually censoring their own subreddit for jokes that they're making now at Akaash's expense.
Yeah.
So
Bro, you supposed to lean in and give her. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't have to because like you said, if I give my shorty a gift, she gonna kiss me immediately. I don't have to lean in to kiss her. But if I lean in to kiss her, she not gonna give me her hair or she gonna kiss me in the mouth.
Comic can deliver the jokes, never apologize, never. But when it's his turn, all of a sudden the jokes have to stop. She responds to all the hate that she's getting, and she feels some type of way.
I want to talk to you really quick because obviously my name keeps getting brought up by either women or men. Lately, it's these red pill guys because I said my money, or what did I say? His money is our money, and my money is my money, which is a common saying, whatever. But what I will say is, if you're not going to be a man for women, like if you're gonna say, oh, women should do this for us and we're the prize and blah blah blah, at least be a man for yourself. Whether it's Andrew Tate or these red pill podcast guys, like when they tell you something, when they ask you to jump, you say how high. You're still not a man either way. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you're still a little beta boy doing whatever these men tell you. Why are you mad at us? Why are you mad if me and my husband are cool with each other, if we both make jokes at each other's expense? The difference is my husband will go on stage and say whatever the fuck he wants about me. No one has anything to say. It's like, oh my God, it's so funny, it's so relatable. But then I come on TikTok and I make jokes and now you have a fucking problem? Like, make it make sense. I'm not here for the fucking misogyny.
I'm not gonna lie. All these folks using like black gay vernacular all the time is just killing me. It's just make it. I'm not here to fucking, it's giving gay, and it's like just. Does that ever jump out to you?
Yes,
bro. Women created that. I guess women can steal from the gays, but women created the feminine talk and all of that, snapping your fingers and all of that. The gays stole it from them.
It didn't jump out to me at all. What jumped out to me is she asked for us to make it make sense, and him getting up on stage and doing those lighthearted jokes where he then concludes with positive messages at the is nowhere in comparison to what it is that you exact upon him. And it's just crazy is that through your bullshit, you are now the preeminent example of why this content persists. To watch you deploy sign language during your rant is just the icing on the cake. Now, think about how long tail that this has been. When Akaash was up on their podcast, kind of defending his wife, that was after the women's portion of the internet started to talk shit about her, right? The other side, the men-centric portion, hadn't even really seen the content yet. It wasn't until I reacted to it that then it started the snowball effect. So I just find it interesting that she was vocal in the beginning, didn't care what the women think, but when the men started to question her husband's masculinity and how it is that she just disrespects it, that's then when they stopped reacting to it. And now that
she probably noticing that he's unhappy. She does talk too much. She's probably noticing that he's unhappy and that it's becoming a real problem. And now she want to reach out and be like, it was just a joke. But I get it. It's comedy like the boys do. Yeah.
There's radio silence proving that there's power in numbers and there's power in points and positions.
I think she has a point.
I got some salmon and shrimp and rice. Salmon, shrimp, and rice, brother. Salmon, shrimp, and rice from our spot. Yeah, that's it. Salmon, shrimp, and rice.
A lot of men will go online and then talk about their wives all kinds of ways in terms of cracking jokes and all these different things. And I do think that some of the comments that people have made about her are a bit unfair. And that they're coming after her for some comments that I thought were kind of ridiculous.
Do you know why I think I have like a good marriage?
Oh, nah, yeah, same spot though. I got the same thing, same spot. Not from last night though. I got another one. I got the same thing. Nah, I ain't get no cake. Facts. I ain't want to be fat. I can't back to back that. I'm being healthy with the fish. I'm being healthy with the salmon and the shrimp and rice because it's not that unhealthy. But the cake on top of that, definitely can't do that twice. Can't double back on the cake too. That's crazy.
Knock on wood, not my pantry being open. I think it's because my husband's never here.
You said if I was an influencer, my wife couldn't be an online presence. I agree. I really like it that way, but I don't really care at the end of the day.
I've heard dudes make that comment.
That is the perfect.
Just don't be putting images of me that I don't approve on the internet. Like that time when Shorty had posted a picture of her kissing me and shit on the internet. Like I don't like that. Like that I don't like none of that. Like don't post our personal shit. Pictures that I didn't even know you took on the internet. Don't do that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Cause you never see me posting no type of shit like that ever in your life. Never. Why would you ever post me in a way I don't post myself? You don't have the authority to do that. I don't like that. I'm very, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say too much.
Perfect example.
I've heard so many guys and husbands make those kinds of comments. Like she's clearly trying to be funny, right? I'm sure she enjoys time with her husband.
Priest
she's
don't
like
think
talking
so.
about how she likes her time away and she's making a joke about it. But people are using this to be like, fuck, she hates this, blah, blah, blah.
Damn, that nigga said he ready to divorce over that shit.
I'm like, guys, people make these jokes all the time. Do you agree or disagree?
Yes, but I don't think she's making a joke. I don't think that was a joke.
Okay.
I think she was being honest. Why?
I feel you.
Because I think she's not that wrong. She's not that wrong. There's a lot of marriages that fail the minute they're retired. And then you get to spend so much time with each other.
Right. But I'm saying when she's putting it this way, she's trying to rage bait a little bit. That's her stick. If you go on her TikTok, it's a lot of it is rage bait. She says things a certain type of way, whether it's the prenup comments and she goes this one way. Like a lot of it is that rage baity stuff. And you know this. How many times have you been on podcasts? And I know this because I spend a lot of time now around content creators, and like you go enough podcasts, you'll see them off the podcast, and you'll see them get on the podcast.
Yeah,
they start to antagonize a little bit more.
Way in order to increase the amount of clicks that
just tell me what's this off at me. He just says everything she's feeling at whatever moment. It's done. She just tells me when she's pissed off at me. It just all comes out. It took me a while to appreciate that because initially I'm like, why are you so combative? What's this about?
Appreciate?
God damn, stop fighting with me all the time. And then I was like, oh no, she just lets it out and she's free. All these little social niceties that we all do where we just lie, and she'll do it a little bit. For the most part, she's not. You're going to know how she feels, and that's what it is.
I love that.
It's great.
No, because then there's no bullshit, right?
Do you think it's comedy to her? Bro, it's comedy. This is, Akaash is supposed to be a comedian, right?
Yeah. No, like miscommunication.
I mean, told her how crazy this is, but we were at her family's house, and then she's saying something about her aunt's feet, and I am into feet. And then she asked me, she's like, oh gosh, doesn't she have nice? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess. And that's a little weird already. And then her aunt continues to be a little self-conscious, and then my wife goes, no, he likes feet. God damn, that was awkward.
Yeah,
she just says
might have a touch of the tism or something, like an inability to understand the social norms and or dynamics in a situation, in a conversation, and just says shit. And it's so wild to me is that through his simp, he's turned a negative characteristic into a positive. These people who do not have filters, that just say things, they don't have manners. They don't have social decorum. And they call it just being real, as if they're superior in their conversation when it's okay to have a filter in certain situations.
I feel like when something is rage baiting, it's so obvious that I'm like, yeah, no, that you made it on purpose.
Some people are bad at rage bait.
There's a question that you asked me, and some people could take it like as if it was rage bait. A lot of people took it serious and was mad at me for it. I remember in the comments, right? And you said to yourself, what do you think is the secret? And I said, I don't have no secret, because what works for me might not work for you. And I'm not perfect, right? I said that. I started off with that, and I said, shut the fuck up. But then some people took it like, oh my God, he must be insufferable to be with because, I want to talk. I didn't say you can't talk all the time. I said learn to shut the fuck up. Like that comment that you just made, you should have shut the fuck up. But it was not rage bait. It was not a joke. I was being real.
There's some videos that I saw that I'm like, I don't care if you're a comic, I don't think you think it's funny. Like, this is the stuff that even if your husband would do on a podcast and talking about his wife, no one would think it's okay. Yeah. And in fact, I know this because I don't ever see any comedian who's prominent ever talk like this about their spouse.
Okay, so I think the first thing we shat on you about was having icks about all the things that you guys do. So let's get into it. What are your icks about us? But answer properly or you're not getting laid.
That's just a lie, though. That's just
Yerski, or maybe just do an extension on how she really feels. Harsh jokes.
A lie, though.
Here's what I'll say. I don't have icks about my wife in the sense that, like, everything she does is really cute to me. Do I have things that are a massive pain in my ass? Yes, absolutely. That I have. I love her. She's so adorable. When she's running 2 hours late to a dinner reservation that I worked really hard to get, and then I'm like, baby, we're running late. And she's like, are you fucking kidding me?
We back, right?
Me? Do you know? I don't give a fuck if we're late to this dinner. They're lucky to have us. And I'm like, oh, that's what we're doing?
Don't look at me like that.
Okay. Now you see what I'm talking about? Like,
don't look at me like that.
I'm gonna say something so funny too, because like people shit on this guy right now because he's like, he doesn't have a traditional partner. Look at this woman, whatever. I think you guys would be so shocked how many women, both here and abroad.
Like when people say shit when they drunk and blame the booze. But bro, that's a real thing. I feel like when somebody speak when they drunk, they really saying their truth though. If you ask me, I feel like a drunk mouth speaks a sober thought.
The East run their fucking husbands. Am I tripping?
Bro, that's the kid.
Abba. So, Abba, if you were to agree to that, then what really is the beef with RP content? And this is why I've always maintained that their beef is just with specific content creators.
So blessed to do it.
And also, you really...
All right, let's get up off this topic, man. Akaash. Do better. Move better. We about to get to some new shit, though, gang. Let's see what's popping. What's popping on the TL, gang? What's this? What we got? Ooh, ATL woman arrested for PIMP. Excuse me. PIMPing her daughter. Weeks later, they catch her murder.
Nobody wins when the family feuds.
But my stash
like me too. She a mad hoe.
Oh, and Cuff Boys dropped a new video. I'm gonna pull it up. We gonna get to that new Cuff Boys video next. Cuff Boy. Cuff Boy. We got that in the background. It's ready to go and loaded.
I looked.
She kind of cute.
Happy birthday, dear
Police say investigators are still looking for the person who shot a woman described as in her mid-20s.
So that shooting happened about 3 o'clock this morning on Conley Downs Road off of River Road.
Yeah.
11 Alive's Chase Howell spent the day in the neighborhood, talked to neighbors who described what they heard leading up to the gunshots.
Just said it was in the car.
In this home security video, you can see two people get out of a car and start walking down Conley Downs Drive just before 3 Friday morning. While you can't see much from this Ring doorbell, you can hear what sounds like female voices yelling at one another.
Maybe for 10 minutes somebody was arguing, and after...
See a wig on the floor. Somebody got dragged. Somebody's head got dragged at their motherfucking head. Somebody got dragged.
That it was the two gunshots.
Fam, I'm even getting old. I'm all the way out the loop now. You see, yesterday reports circulated that a 19-year-old young woman got arrested for the demise of another young woman on Halloween morning. And you know, as a platform, a young woman throwing her life away for murder at 19, you want to look into it to bring it to you guys' attention. So I look into the comments, trying to catch up. With all due respect, fam, it was nothing but 304s raising hell. Like they got a union meeting going on. At that point, I'm sitting there like, ain't no way in hell I'm looking at this. I'm scrolling through stories. I'm seeing girls openly brag about selling themselves. One girl saying, I'm done with the cheap shit. If he want this, he gotta drop at least 100. And fam, like I say, I must be getting old, cause I'm thinking 100. That's what y'all calling top 10 now? But that's the world we living in today. And to be real, it actually kept me on track for this story. Because I quickly realized I didn't even need to look too deep to understand this story. As mentioned, you got a young girl who threw her life away at 19. And I wanted to dig deeper. Pause. I wanted to understand what makes a young girl crash out like that. Because usually, that 304 lifestyle don't start on IG. It starts at home. Neglect, abuse, trauma, runaway situations, all that. So I took the natural next step. I looked into the mother, and let's just say what I discovered. Something happened to the mom just last month, or even weeks before the whole situation took place. And when you see
100, bro, 100. Shorty's selling their body for 100 is crazy, dog. She took the $80 day. They better doing days for 80.
Yeah, you might understand why this girl spiraled. We're not justifying anything, but it might explain the crash out. Some people grieve different. And when I show you the information I found today, you might even feel she wanted to end up in jail. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, before we even get into the details of this case, I want to slow it down for a second and talk about something that keeps coming up in these conversations. 304s. Now, for anybody who might be out the loop, let me break this down in a clean way. YouTube friendly. No explicit language. 304s is basically an old school computer pager slang. Back in the day, if you typed 304 on a calculator and flipped it upside down, it spelled out a word people used to label women who sold themselves. Now fast forward to 2025, and social media done revived it. Not just as a word, but as a whole culture. The sad part, a lot of these young girls don't even know the history. They just see the trend, the lifestyle, the fast money, the attention. And
it's crazy that that's really where 304 came from. I forgot that when you type it on there, it says that. It was just so childish.
It jumped right in. And fam, if we're gonna be honest, Atlanta became one of the hubs for this 304 lifestyle. Not because every girl in the A is doing it. That's the misconception. But because Atlanta is a city where image, nightlife, clout, and fast money collide. You got bottle girls making thousands a weekend, dancers making tens of thousands on a holiday, IG influencers, and get money girls promoting the soft life. And it all blends together. So much that the 304 term became part of the slang. But here's the thing nobody says. It's not really glamorized. And it's not as common as social media makes it look. Because today's 304 culture ain't like it was years ago. These new practices, completely different. You got young girls who don't even step foot in the club.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They running their whole operation off Instagram stories, close friends lists, OnlyFans, sneaky link apps, Snapchat premium accounts, location-based meetups, private Telegram groups, Cash App, Apple Pay, and you name it. It's a new digital world. It's a new market. And everybody trying to look like they winning. Some girls even using AI edit pictures. Some are front like they living a high life when they still living with their mom. Some doing it for survival. Some for clout. And some are just lost and chasing attention because they never had any real structure at home. And that's what made me look deeper into this case. Because once you understand the environment, the trauma, the money chase, the social media pressure, you start to understand why a 19-year-old could crash out in the way that she did. This ain't an excuse, it's context. Fam, what if I told you that the woman who brought you in this world would be the same woman that'll solicit your body for money and keep the proceeds and manipulate your mind because you young? Some might try to mask that, but it'll be tough. Well, I want y'all to take a look at Virginia Ann Bates. She 37 years old from Forest Park. A couple weeks ago, she pled guilty to human trafficking and pimping charges in DeKalb County. As part of her plea, Bates admitted to knowingly harboring and providing a 16-year-old female relative and an 18-year-old female to sex buyers. Wasn't really publicly identified, but it was alleged that that was her children. One of them being the suspect in this story who caught a body at 19. It was mentioned that Bates also collected a portion of the financial proceeds from the commercial sex acts of both victims. Apparently, they recovered the 16-year-old female in March of 2023. Bates was sentenced to 40 years in prison, with the first 25 to be served in prison and the remainder on strict probation. She's also required to register as an S offender, 3 counts of PIMPing and 4 counts of trafficking. The case first came to the attention of law enforcement in November of 2021 when a 16-year-old victim was living with Bates, who is a relative. Law enforcement was called to the residence due to the child experiencing a mental health crisis. When law enforcement and EMS made contact with the child, concerns developed that she may have been the victim of human trafficking. The child was taken to a treatment facility, but was subsequently ran away and was listed as an active missing juvenile. The mother, Virginia Bates, maintained contact with the 16-year-old while she was listed as missing. Bates ultimately rented a hotel room where the 16-year-old victim and the 18-year-old victim were expected to perform commercial sex acts. Bates further assisted in taking photos of the child and the 18-year-old, posted advertisement, selling them online, and received the money from sexual favors. Bates then transported the 16-year-old victim to another location for additional sex acts. Chief investigators Kim Bell and the Attorney General's Human Trafficking Prosecutor Unit became involved in a case in March of 2023 and successfully located and recovered the child. Investigator Kimball then opened an investigation, and Bates was taken into custody on March 25, 2024. And as mentioned, in October, she received 40 years for her plea. And little did she know, a couple of weeks later, her daughter would murder another young woman on Halloween. On October 31st, 2025, officers were called to a scene in the 3700 block of Cloney Downs Drive at River Road. It was a little after 3 a.m. in reference to a person shot. Once they arrived, they found a woman in her Saunders with a gunshot wound. Police said home security video shows two people getting out of a car and walking down Cloney Downs Drive. In another Ring doorbell video, woman I heard yelling back and forth moments before the gunfire. Now it seemed the reason she was in her night clothes was because her and about 9 other females had a gathering, and a video from inside had managed to surface online. Check it out.
Happy birthday, dear
They don't know what her name is. I can't tell. Pop, pop, pop. Damn. Who's shooting? Oh, that's not shooting. That's that.
Oh my God. It's okay,
Shake that ass. Shake that ass. Shake that ass. These joints young though. They mama did them dirty, bro. The mama is a demon.
The victim was later identified as 26-year-old Kennedy Saunders, a.k.a. Cartier Cardi. Fam, please don't ask why we use this picture as the best picture to be appropriate for YouTube. We just mentioned at the very beginning what mainly this video is about, but we're going to identify her as a model/dancer because she was that as well, out of respect, and she just lost her life. May she rest in peace.
Police say investigators are still looking for the person who shot a woman described as in her mid-20s.
So that shooting happened about 3 o'clock this morning on Conley Downs Road off of River Road. 11 Alive's Chase Howell spent the day in the neighborhood, talked to neighbors who described what they heard leading up to the gunshots.
Just said it was in the car.
In this home security video, you can see two people get out of a car and start walking down Conley Downs Drive just before 3 Friday morning. While you can't see much from this Ring doorbell, you can hear what sounds like female voices yelling at one another.
Maybe for 10 minutes somebody was arguing, and after that it was the 2 gunshots.
Marta has been living on Conley Downs Drive since 2016. She says the woman who was shot was left to die in the middle of the street across from this Airbnb.
It's sad, you know. People drink, people argue, and there's a lot of gun violence. And that's the issues that we have.
One woman who didn't want to go on camera says there was a Halloween party at the Airbnb Thursday night. And just like Marta, she too heard arguing, followed by 2 gunshots.
It was 2 females that ended up arguing, they were cussing.
I caught up with Brandon Garcia while he was walking his dog. He says this happening in his neighborhood isn't only disturbing as a resident, but as a veteran.
Serving overseas and coming home safely, and then things like this happen so close to home, is one of my biggest fears.
I was able to get a hold of the homeowner. He says only 2 people were supposed to be staying at his property. And when I asked him who they were, he wasn't sure. So when one of his friends came to check out the damage, I asked him about the shooting, even though he wouldn't open the door.
Could we ask you just a quick question about what happened last night?
I don't even know, man.
Did you happen to know the girl that was shot and killed? Not at all. Do you own this home? Or are you just renting it out with Airbnb?
As of Friday afternoon, DeKalb County Police tell me there is no additional information to release. Indicator Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
Thank you so much, Chase. Airbnb says its anti-party system is activated. It's supposed to catch these types of bookings. The technology evaluates the potential party risk by reviewing the length of the reservation, the distance from the guest location, and the timing of the booking.
A week before Thanksgiving, 7 weeks later, DeKalb County Police were finally making an arrest. This time, it wasn't Virginia Bates. It was her daughter, 19-year-old Janiyah Bates, a.k.a. Foreign.
Like me too, she a mad hoe. I looked her up, she ugly too. I like pretty bitches.
She was booked in DeKalb County Sheriff's Office at 12:03 a.m. on the 18th with charges of murder malice. Now fam, before I let y'all hear the news clip with the new evidence, as mentioned at the very beginning, I was in the comments and one person was taking up for her. Fam, you can't believe how she was taking up for her. Listen to what she had to say.
Y'all ain't spraying no tea. Keep talking about something she was shaking ass. They ain't gonna talk about something that girl ain't had AIDS. Y'all worked at the club together. They make y'all take tests. They didn't even check y'all IDs. You want me to believe that they made y'all take tests?
Take tests. What the hell is tests? What the hell is a test? They made y'all take tests.
And a lot of you take tests. They didn't even check y'all IDs. You want me to believe that they made y'all take tests? And a lot of you was sucking and shaking ass with her.
Or eating her pussy.
Y'all ain't make as much as she did before she got up out the gang. So now y'all want to gang up. And don't forget to mention she turned herself in with her lawyer. With the money that she was sucking, shaking ass for, honey. You got to make a purpose out of it. That's the thing. Y'all was sucking and shaking ass and ain't make nothing out of it. She came up out of it on top. And I'm still going to stick beside her.
Spoke to my baby. I'm cool now.
Who gon' shake some? Who gon' shake some? Who gon' take some? Who gon' take some? Man, up late and face some.
I guess that's sticking beside her, and I guess she came up, but let's straighten the one fact that need to be straightened out. She didn't turn herself in. She was apprehended after capture. Check out the news clip.
Was left for dead by people she trusted after she was shot. Now they're fighting for justice from Texas. Channel 2's Candace McCowan is live outside the DeKalb County Jail, where a 19-year-old woman is now charged with malice murder. Candace.
Yeah, and Karen, this shooting, it happened on Halloween. 26-year-old Kennedy Sanders was killed. Today, her family sent me these photos of her and said that when they heard what happened, they knew they would have to fight for justice, even though
it's choppy as hell.
They're 800 miles away.
She got out of Dallas and moved to Atlanta, and she started working in a club.
The family of 26-year-old Kennedy Sanders said she came to Metro Atlanta for a fresh start, but it's the place where she took her final breath.
It was a party, and she got into it with the girl, and from what I'm hearing, the girl came back to shoot her.
This was a scene early Halloween morning. Neighbors told Channel 2 they heard arguing, and then 15 minutes later, gunshots. DeKalb County police found Kennedy shot and killed on Conley Downs Drive.
And then they left her in the street.
Tuesday, investigators said they arrested 19-year-old Janiyah Bates and charged her with malice murder. Kennedy's aunt, Cynthia Martinez, said she's been fighting for this arrest since she heard what happened to her niece.
It was a little birthday party they had for a friend of theirs. On Airbnb. It was only like 10 of them. Nobody's really speaking up. Like the girls that were all there, nobody's really coming up saying anything.
Bates is in jail without a bond. As for Kennedy's family, they are heartbroken and tell me they won't rest until they get justice.
But I know that she's trying to use self-defense as to why she did what she did. But that's not the way it went at all.
Yeah, and Kennedy's aunt tells me she's been on the phone constantly with investigators all the way from Texas and saying that she's going to follow this all the way until they get complete justice. For now, live here outside the DeKalb County Jail, I'm Candace McCowan for Channel 2 Action News.
Rest in peace once again to Cardi. Fam, when you really sit back and look at this story, it make you realize how fast, man, life can flip when somebody dealing with pain they never healed from. You got a young girl barely grown, diving into a lifestyle that social media glorify. And you got a mother fighting for her own battles. Just
babies raising babies.
Just weeks before it all went down. When you connecting the two, you realize the mother played a huge part on how her daughter living. And like I always say, I'm not here to judge nobody. I don't point no fingers. I don't push no narrative. I'm just bringing y'all the story exactly how it's laid out. And I'm gonna let y'all.
Sad one. Rest in peace to everybody involved. Everybody lost their life, man. It's nasty work. What's this? Cops laugh after hitting motorcyclist as he's dying. What?
Hey, we got a down motorcyclist. He's dead.
What?
Her body language to me really looked like I thought she was a teenager. I was gonna go to Mexico on Monday.
I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah.
A quiet neighborhood is rattled by a fatal collision between off-duty Washington State Trooper Sarah Clayson and a motorcyclist. Her behavior immediately unsettles investigators, leading them to discover if the tragedy could have been prevented.
You're not going to sit right here. You are going to be obstructing our investigation and you'll be in handcuffs. Do you understand?
The following is based on official police records. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent.
I was gonna go on vacation on Monday. The fuck? You just killed the man.
Unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On the evening of March 1st, 2025, responders received calls about a traumatic accident along Washington State Route 240, the first in a cascading line that will push them to the limit tonight.
Hey, we got a down motorcyclist.
There's a body ejected, huge accident. There's about 20 cars here stopped. The body's unresponsive, and I hope somebody's called it in.
And somebody is down in the street, and there's a lot of blood. Thank you for holding. He's dead.
Richland Police Department officers and Washington State troopers arrive at the scene to find the motorcyclist clinging to life in a pool of blood.
When we showed up, this is my car.
Okay.
So this, we could see him here, and then her car, she was trying to get out of the way. Whatever bike he's on is trapped under that car.
Okay, all right.
He has a fanny pack. I think they just removed it from his chest. She was a first responder. We could tell that he didn't have a pulse, and that's when she started chest compressions.
Okay. Holy crap. Hearts drop when arriving troopers recognize the driver of the Telluride as being 35-year-old Sarah Lee Clayson, one of their own. In a press release, the Washington State Patrol identified Sarah as a 14-year veteran of their agency. According to news sources, she served as the Tri-City spokesperson with multiple media appearances. Just a year prior, she was featured in a PSA concerning safe driving.
You okay? I mean, I know you're not, but like,
No.
physically good.
No, I did CPR, and he almost very. No, he was dead then, but
He was not yet. It's not.
we still got it?
Dude, I didn't even know it was you. Are you all right?
I didn't even realize that
Yeah.
either at first.
No.
I thought you just stopped.
I know I was walking up and I'm like, it looks like
No,
I would have been a little more like,
No.
are you okay?
No.
I just
No,
like
you're
saw
good,
you and
like-
I was like, oh, she must have been driving
we were
home.
gonna order pizza, and I was like, no, I'll just go get it and save a $6 charge.
Investigators checked the nearest vehicles held up by the accident for potential witnesses to the sudden crash.
Hi there. Just let you know I am recording, okay?
Sure. It was just, like it happened right where all the rubble is.
Gotcha.
And the helmet flew. We watched the helmet fly. So
Okay.
I
Which
didn't
way
know.
was he? Did you see which way the motorcycle was going? Or
It looked to me like it was coming out this way,
okay,
but I can't say for sure.
okay, gotcha. Is that his helmet? That is his helmet.
We're gonna start directing traffic this way.
Yes, real quick. I don't know. I just wanted to check it for weapons.
Which one right here? This one? Yeah, you betcha.
Yep. All right, Bert. Get patches on. Yeah, I'll get patches. I didn't grab the Lucas. Let's get the cot. We'll just get him in the back.
I got an ID.
The motorcyclist is identified as being 20-year-old Joser Emmanuel Vega Sanchez of Richland.
20 years old, man. 20 years old. My son had a bad hairline for 20, but bro, 20 years old, young man, dog. He had his whole life ahead of him. This officer better have a good reason for why she hit him. All I know is he better not have been in the right and lost his life for no reason.
Sanchez of Richland.
Yeah, I'll get with you in just a second. There's a couple state troopers here, so I'll have them figure that out.
It's gonna go to Mexico on Monday.
You can still go to Mexico.
What's that?
You can still go to Mexico.
I know, but I'm like,
I think you can still go to Mexico. What?
Yeah.
I should have saved a $6 delivery fee and said, I'll go get it. It's fine.
Joser is transported to Cadillac Regional Medical Center, where his prognosis is grim. Just when the night seems like it can't get worse, it somehow does.
Sarge.
Welcome to the show, man.
I know. Well, there's another one.
Yeah, there's a fatal in West, and they took off running, it sounds like.
Oh.
So I've got a guy going over there, Weston County, we're both working right now.
We can do everything. Depends on what we're thinking about here.
Yeah, I don't know if she's drunk. We got to figure that out.
Because, of course, she is
Please do.
a trooper.
Oh, she is. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Yeah. She is actually in our crew.
Okay. Well, given the show in West right now, I'm inclined to call my guys in and minimize their involvement here, and
Yeah.
go handle that. And that way, we
Okay.
don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So I'll get that ball rolling.
To keep the investigation impartial, the troopers begin to depart for the other crash site. The Richland Police Department have traffic investigators en route here when they receive a heartbreaking update.
He is deceased. I'll just verify.
He is.
And that officer's going to go, and he's going to go make contact with the family and let them know.
Okay. Let me call dispatch real quick.
Would it be okay if I went home and changed real quick? Please, got the blood.
It's Monday. Can, never mind. I'll send one of the troopers back there. The vehicle number 2 was driver's
Man,
deceased.
my bad. I was muted. Like I said, they wouldn't be allowing nobody else to go home and change. Nah, this clothing is evidence. You're bugging. Fuck is you talking about? This clothing is evidence. No, you can't go home and change. You dumb? Fuck you talking about? Is you dumb?
Let me call dispatch real quick.
Would it be okay if I went home and changed real quick?
No.
Please, got the blood.
It's Monday. Can
Nobody else will be able to go home and change. A regular suspect. No. That's evidence. This could be a homicide, bitch.
never mind. I'll send one of the troopers back there. The vehicle number 2 was driver's deceased back there, I guess. So I'll also the motorcycle from this wreck. He passed away too. Probably not yet. Let me ask them. See what
it's like sticking to my legs.
To your legs, yeah.
Shut up. We don't give a f. You killed the nigga. The fuck? Blood's like sticking to my legs. Yo, hell, they ain't no going home. We need to do a test on your ass, bitch. See if you drunk or not. Nah, we don't care if you a police. You killed the nigga.
According to police records, a witness would describe Sarah's behavior as being casual, while officers noted her laughter, not seeming to understand the gravity of the situation.
Her body language to me really looked like I thought she was a teenager.
Investigators from the Richland Police Department's traffic unit arrive on the scene.
Hey,
No.
how's it going?
Good.
Do you want to talk over here real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests if you're willing to, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I want to do any.
Okay, all right.
I don't think I want to do any. You just killed the man.
Right. What about the PBT? You willing to do a voluntary PBT?
I don't want to do any tests based on the
Okay,
circumstances.
understood.
While refusing to take the field sobriety test and preliminary breath test, Sarah does agree to provide a statement on paper.
So before I read it, I don't know if this was ever clarified. You're in the turn lane. You're turning. Was there any other traffic coming?
So there was a car behind him. I thought it was a car with the headlight out. It was coming this way. Like I say, it was right at that white sign. So it's kind of my gauge on when I turn. But I was slowing, and then saw there was a car there. And as soon as I turned, it was boom, right in the...
Okay.
Just as I almost completed my turn.
Okay, so you're almost finished with your turn?
Yeah, I was... You kind of see where the point of impact was. Literally, I was slowing here, and then maybe like 20 miles an hour when I made the turn.
Okay, so you slowed down to 20 and then...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just give me a couple minutes.
We're good. Don't run up. Fly it. Do you want to grab the Farrell?
No. I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah. So
Is there?
we have to.
Is there going to be enough to get a search warrant?
So yeah, I'll write it. I mean, unless you want.
What changed?
So I was just studying her. She got a couple misspelled words on here.
Okay.
She wrote sigh, and she estimated the distance between the guy on the motorcycle and her to be 100 feet, which that's way more than 100. That's like 500 feet. She said she was almost through her turn when clearly she was at the very beginning of her turn. Right. I do not have a great sense of smell, but I think I smelled a little bit of odor of alcohol, enough for me to say. And then I told her, I'm like, hey, we just want to rule out impairment. I think with everything, we have to. I mean, I will write the search warrant. All right. So, like I said, we were really trying to rule alcohol out.
Mhm.
I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor. So right now you are under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Put your hand behind your back. So we will be doing a search warrant for blood. Okay.
Okay.
That way there will be no questions.
To get an accurate blood alcohol reading, time is of the essence. But first, Sarah is taken to the Richland Police Department, where she sits in a holding cell for nearly 2 hours while the
What? Why we need that blood alcohol test right now?
judge approves the search warrant. She's next taken to the Cadillac Regional Medical Center for a blood test. Finally, nearly 6 hours after the collision, the blood test is administered, and Sarah is booked at the Benton County Jail. It'll take several days for the lab to return with her blood alcohol content level. One day after the accident, investigators visit Joser's grieving family.
Is mom here?
Yes.
Okay, is she available to chat right now, or?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. For what reason?
Just had a couple questions for her regarding obviously the incident that happened last night. She's not in any trouble. Just trying to piece some stuff together.
Yeah, but remember we are destroyed. That's my kid. My son.
Yeah. Okay.
Investigators learn he was new to riding motorcycles and had only ridden his 3 to 4 times in total.
Ese niño no es mi nieto de sangre, es mi nieto de amor. Por favor. Que salga la verdad.
Claro.
Porque la pido, porque la verdad está de nuestro lado.
Le aseguro que nosotros vamos a hacer lo mejor que podamos
Muchísimas gracias y agradecido.
para que su familia esté en paz, porque es lo que estamos tratando de buscar, es que ustedes lleguen a tener paz y entender qué pasó.
As the traffic unit await the lab results, they look to retrace Sarah's steps to determine where and how much she had to drink. They need security camera footage, which is typically deleted within a matter of days. Time is not on their side. As Sarah was returning from Domino's the night before, traffic investigators set their sights on the nearest franchise along the street connecting to State Route 240. The security cameras at businesses sharing the block not only confirmed that Sarah picked up an order from Domino's less than 10 minutes before the crash, but that she and her husband first visited a bar for 4 hours. Investigators now know that Sarah was at the Moon Palace restaurant. What they don't know is how much she had to drink. They visit the bar for answers, which will not be so easy.
We just had some questions.
Sure, can we talk out here?
Yeah, we can do that. Do you recognize these two people? We think they may have been here.
They've been in here a long time ago.
A long time ago?
Yeah.
Okay, were you working on Saturday?
I was not working on Saturday.
Okay, who was working on Saturday?
One of the other girls.
Okay, who's the other girls that were working on Saturday?
They're just a couple other employees.
Okay,
So,
what are the names?
I don't really want to answer anything because I don't know what this is going to turn into. So.
All right, so that's kind of what I figured. So I did apply for and was granted a search warrant for this location.
Okay.
Here you go. We are going to we're going to search and seize the location for receipts, financial documents, badge or ledger entries, or any similar documentations. I will leave you with a copy of this warrant.
Can you let me ask my attorney first? Would that be okay?
No,
You don't have the choice, sir.
So what we're gonna need you to do, unfortunately, everyone's gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to close you down until we're done with this.
Everybody's got to drink up.
You guys are gonna have to leave. I'm sorry. Okay. We have a search warrant for the location. None of you guys are suspected of doing anything wrong.
As patrons clear out, the investigators initiate their search. The bar's bookkeeping does more than raise some eyebrows.
Any receipts from that night, just like it says there through that time period. We're not looking for the entire day. We just need the documentation.
They're right here. This is the receipts I keep right here.
Did you only have 2 customers?
No, I did not have 2 customers.
Okay, so where is the transactions for the rest of the customers that happened on the first?
I don't keep track of them. I told you they order a drink like this guy did.
So you have no record of who was here?
I don't have no records of who was here.
This is probably going to be more comprehensive than we originally thought. So what other documentation can you provide to me, or is this all that you have?
That's
okay.
what I got.
Okay, we will probably have to search the premises then, because I feel like this is lacking.
Like I said, people pay per drink. I mean, that's all it is.
You come out here.
So you don't have receipts. You don't give people receipts.
I don't give people receipts at all.
So you don't use this.
I do use that. That's why I ring up. I have that roll. I have to look for it for that day.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
Brad fetches the bar's records, a Clorox bleach box filled with loose slips. He refuses to divulge who served the Claysons or even acknowledge their presence on the night of the crash.
Sir, with all due respect, I don't understand why you wouldn't be willing to share who the employee was that would be able to answer our questions.
That's not my interest.
I feel like he is interfering with our investigation.
I feel like you're interfering
Sir, you need to
as
leave.
well.
Sir, you need to leave.
I'm just going to sit right here.
You're not going to sit right here. You are going to be obstructing our investigation, and you'll be in handcuffs. Do you understand?
We're here on a search warrant. You need to leave.
Sir, you can sit outside the door. We are going to search the premises. Do you understand?
Or you
we
can
tried to make you work.
Go sit in the corner.
Okay, that's fine.
Go sit in the corner.
Without a further hitch, the investigation continues. Meanwhile, other investigators on the case conduct road tests to verify.
Nah, you could tell something's wrong, bro. You could tell he hiding something for sure.
If the accident was truly unpreventable, or if things were not how Sarah made them out to be.
Okay, flip around. Go.
They find their suspect's trail of beers is well documented, but one uncharacteristic gap has their attention.
I'm thinking we maybe amend the search warrant.
You want me to do that right now?
And we just
While we're here?
take all of these. Because
you want me to amend it right now?
Oh, I think we probably just get on the phone and call for the amendment because there's like 10 of them in here. They're regulars here.
Okay.
That's why he's lying to us.
Oh, I know.
Well, look. 214.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
218. 216. He knows who they are. 219.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he does. He's destroyed evidence.
He knows who they are.
Well, but not only that, but he has destroyed evidence.
He does that?
There's no way. If every time they come, there is a receipt, and there's no receipt this time, there's 2 transactions.
Yeah.
Employee. So we are investigating a crash.
Yeah, they got him.
You don't have to answer anything.
Hi, Brad.
We just do it. You don't have to answer anything. Call Scott, okay?
After interviewing the employee outside, the traffic unit is one call away from taking the investigation to a whole new level.
All right, Judge Shea Brown, you are now on speakerphone with my body camera recording.
Okay, Judge Shea Brown here. It's March 5th, 2025, 4:39 p.m. I have read the prior warrant.
We just suspect that the owners likely got rid of the documentation on the 1st of March after hearing, what had happened with this incident, kind of giving its high-profile nature, and probably want to absolve themselves from any responsibility.
So they're friends.
And the employee here, the owner's son, said that they are friends with Sarah, the suspect.
Thanks to a name provided by the employee, investigators interview her co-worker who served Sarah and her husband on the night of the crash. She confirms that not only was Brad working that night, but that the Claysons are a couple of their only regulars who run up tabs, often having 3 to 4 drinks. The judge approves the amended warrant, and the traffic unit secures all the records from December 1st to March 1st.
All right, we're all done. All done?
All done.
Okay, so I can just go back to open up for business or whatever. Okay. What was that? I can go open back. Yeah.
You're back to normal.
Okay.
You are free to meander as you want.
Thank you guys very much. Sorry about the hassle.
The bar tab from the night of
Free to meander as you want.
the incident was not recovered. According to the police reports, the investigator noted, Mr. Wu and the Claysons have likely developed a personal relationship and may have had motive to destroy records to protect her. Following a 72-hour hold, Sarah Lee Clayson was released on her own recognizance. According to a press release by the Washington State Patrol, she's remained on administrative leave.
What?
The Washington State Patrol Seattle Toxicology Laboratory returned with their findings. Sarah's blood alcohol content was 0.17%, more than twice the legal limit to drive, nearly 6 hours after the crash.
Wow.
It was determined that despite Sarah's claim about Joser striking her vehicle while speeding in a 55 miles per hour zone, he was traveling between 53 and 54 miles per hour when she turned her Kia and struck him with her right fender.
Damn.
It would be 6 months after the incident before Sarah Lee Clayson was formally charged by Spokane County's prosecutor's office with vehicular homicide while under the influence, a delay that Joser's own mother questioned to the media. At her arraignment on September 24th, she pleaded not guilty. While she was ordered to not consume alcohol or controlled substances, she wasn't ordered to wear a monitor. Her trial is scheduled to begin in February 2026. If you'd like to see select new videos early,
man, I'd like to know how much she got, what that sentence it look like. I'd like to know what she ended up getting, bro, because she took that 20-year-old man's life just being drunk and lying. Being drunk. You at the bar, knowing you running up a tab, getting drunk, doing what you doing. Like, that's why you didn't want to take no tests. Of course, that's why you didn't want to take no tests. Come on. Shit crazy, bro. That's sad, though. He lost his life, man. What's this? Husband snaps after catching wife cheating. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Oh, suicide or something.
Stop the vehicle!
Bring the army. Is this you, me? Him? Or one of you police officers?
It doesn't have to end this way, Max.
15
You ready for this?
Hey, bro, don't do it.
You should have got more.
Don't do it, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Apartment. He's got scissors.
following a domestic dispute, Fresno police respond to a man
That boy trying to get popped. He wildin'.
in crisis who has reached his breaking point. As tensions rise, officers call for peace, but an ultimatum sends the night spiraling toward tragedy.
The body camera doesn't pick up emotion. It doesn't pick up the level of fear that you feel. The only way that this incident was going to end was how it did.
The following is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Just after 3 a.m. on November 4th, 2023, dispatchers in Fresno, California receive a call to 911.
911, state your emergency.
Hi, I need you to please come to my apartment. My ex's name is Maximiliano.
Maximilian.
Who else is there besides the two of you?
Nobody, it's just me and him.
And he doesn't have any weapons right now?
No, I don't know whatever's in my kitchen.
Okay. Is he drunk or high?
He's drunk. He just walked out of my apartment and
Do you have access to a car?
Yes, he does. He has a Tesla, and he just walked out with my bottle of tequila. Oh my God! I don't know if he maybe grabbed something from the kitchen when he grabbed the bottle. I don't want to walk outside. I don't want to see if he did.
Don't keep yourself safe. Help on the way, okay?
I think he's getting into his Tesla right now. I see him.
Okay.
He's going in.
Let me know if he leaves, okay?
He's in his car. I can see from outside the window he's putting his seatbelt on, but I know he's been drinking. His car is on.
Okay.
He's backing out. He's speeding. He drove off really fast.
The man she described as her ex would later be identified as her husband, 33-year-old Maximiliano Max Sosa Jr., who isn't at the apartment when officers arrive. She explains the two had a heated argument just before he left.
We've been separated since February.
Okay.
And I've had a thing with this guy, and it was like the reason why we basically split up. And so he picked me up from Tower with my friends. And when we got here, I guess he was going through my phone and he saw that I was still in contact with this other guy. And he took off. And then when I kind of like realized what was going on, I saw that he had gone and I walked out. And then he walked in and he grabbed a bottle of tequila. And then he said that he was going to kill him. And I don't think he wouldn't actually do it. I know that it was all. No, he wouldn't.
Did he get physical with you at all tonight or anything?
No, just
No,
when
so
I
nothing
walked
physical,
out,
nothing?
he told me to come inside, and he like brought me inside. But yeah,
So-
he's never been physical or violent like that. He's hurt.
Right.
I don't think he'll know where this guy lives, but he came back and said that he was lucky that the guy's place, like his gate was locked. I want him to be involved, and he has like nothing to do with this.
As they begin to canvass the parking lot for signs of
She worried about that other nigga's safety. She worried about her side nigga's safety for sure.
Max's car, it suddenly appears without warning, catching everyone off guard.
Stop! Stop the vehicle!
Vehicles leaving the apartment complex.
Turning north on Dante, approaching Polk. 509,
They about to chase him.
532, just for info, he tried to run me over.
532, lost that vehicle.
While patrol units continue searching for Max, Officer Ayers quickly returns to the apartment.
Is he here? No, he's not here. He's on the phone, though. His best friend is on the line.
Hey, this is Officer Ayers of the Fresno Police Department.
Yeah, yourself, alright? I don't give a anymore.
What's going on, Max? What's going on, dude? Why did you try to run an officer over with your vehicle? He hung up on me.
But it isn't long before he's back on the line.
Stop calling him, man.
Where are you?
Can I talk to him?
Texting me enough, haven't you, huh? Asking me to come over. After you talking to me, haven't you?
Hey, Max, Officer Ayers again.
Go yourself, officer.
Hey, I'm just trying to come to a peaceful resolution here. Okay, this you calling him is not helping. It's gonna keep getting him in an angry mood. Okay.
Rather than try to call Max again, she instead reaches out to one of his friends.
He's being really disrespectful, and I'm scared he's gonna do something that's gonna get himself hurt or killed. Sorry, this is not your responsibility. It's not. I was hoping maybe you would be able to get through to him.
Can I talk to you without him being on the phone?
Yes, I gotta go. Bye.
The friends, all that.
Has he ever tried to do anything like this before?
No.
Has he ever been arrested for anything?
Never.
Officer Ayers reaches out to Max once again by phone.
You can meet up somewhere with us. We can have a peaceful.
You don't understand the that I've been through. I don't give a who you are, who you think you are. You do not understand the struggles that I've been through, and I don't understand the struggles that you've been through. So I'm not judging you, so you don't get to judge me. No peaceful resolution.
I don't want anybody else to get hurt.
Life for this goddamn woman.
I understand that, Max, and I'm sorry that you feel the extent that you do to be doing what you're doing right now. But I really think we could come to a peaceful resolution if you're willing to meet us somewhere.
No. It's my life or his. You either let me find him and fight him fist to fist, or you're gonna have to kill me.
You could at least give us a chance, Max.
No, you ain't got no chance. My faith is sealed. You want to know why? Because I already seen my death before this night.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel the way.
There are world that people don't understand, and unfortunately, I have something that was passed down in my bloodline, and I'm able to see. Unfortunately, that was going to happen. I seen this coming. I didn't want to believe it.
I understand that, Max, but I think we could really help you if you just tell me where you are.
You can, brother. No, you can't.
Where are you right now, Max?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't save them all. By the way, you guys suck at chasing people, dude.
When his Tesla is once again spotted by police, officers pursue.
Bro, you in a Tesla. You in the fastest shit on the road. Yeah, they gonna suck at chasing you.
A call to pit is authorized.
Copy, pit is authorized.
Going westbound veteran from Riverside.
509, we no longer have visual.
I tried to run over one of your cops. I don't give a dude. I want blood tonight. You understand that? I want blood. If you give me my blood, that mother blood, or one of your officers' blood, you guys decide. That's it.
But we don't want anybody to get hurt, Max.
Someone's gonna die tonight, my guy. You understand that? There's no way around it. Someone's gonna die tonight.
With threats escalating, Officer Ayers calls for another unit to respond to the apartment. Once backup arrives, he attempts to reach through to Max once more.
Hey, Max, it's Officer Ayers again.
No, go yourself, my guy, right? I already told you. You ain't got nothing to say to me. Nothing's gonna change my mind. My mind is made. You understand that? Quit wasting your time. Go to sleep. Go hug your wife, your girlfriend, whatever the got. And cherish okay?
Max, I'm just trying to help you, buddy.
No. Go yourself. Go through her phone, because she's probably cheating on you too, my guy.
He said, go through your wife phone, because she probably cheating on you too, my guy. Damn.
Loyal, you understand that? The heart wants what the heart wants, alright? And there's nothing you can do about that. Nothing in your stupid book, nothing in your stupid education, nothing you got in your pocket, nothing you got in your brain. There is nothing you can do. When a man reaches rock bottom, that's it. Do you understand that?
Yes, Max, and I understand how you're feeling tonight.
Talking, my guy. Shut up and hang up. okay? Shut the up and hang up the goddamn phone. Bring the army. Is it either me, him, or one of you police officers? I'm not gonna tell you again.
While Officer Ayers continues the conversation outside, his colleague works to determine where Max might be heading.
Do you guys have shared children together? Where's your shared children at?
My mom's house.
Your mom's house? Does he know that? Does he know that?
Yeah.
He knows that.
Hang up the goddamn.
He hasn't.
That's not it, Max.
He hasn't mentioned like,
He hasn't mentioned it whatsoever.
like, not that he wants to go see them.
I'm gonna come after you.
What do you mean by that?
Do you?
I'm gonna come after you. I don't know where the you are, so hang with the goddamn phone. You suck at your goddamn job. Try something else, okay?
Please don't have eyes on it.
No, we keep losing him. We keep losing him. Yeah.
But a sudden call over the radio puts both officers on high alert.
Making a southbound turn on Dante.
Copy, southbound Dante.
So he's heading back this direction.
Yeah. So Boyd's over here, southbound Dante. So they probably passed right by through here.
Just for info, when I was on the phone with him, he said he was going to come after me. He didn't know where I was, he said, but I was going to double check.
The two officers head outside to scan the parking lot, but see no sign of Max's vehicle. When they return, they notice that he's back on the phone with his wife.
Please just tell me where you're at.
You should put him on speaker.
He's gonna catch me, but he's not gonna catch me. He's not gonna catch me. Hey, I want you to know that tonight I died. Alright? Tonight I or one of these cops dies and I'm gonna
Stop.
I hope you know that. You ruined me. Congratulations, you won.
Let's not do that. Let's not answer the phone anymore.
Yeah.
In an instant, the search for Max comes to an
You ruined me. Congratulations, you won. You a loser for that, bro. Come on, man. You can't be. Come on, bro. You gotta like get yourself up out of that, gang. You gotta get yourself up out of that, gang. Come on, man. You can't be allowing this. You can't be allowing that. Like, you can't be allowing like somebody else's life to like. Come on, bro. You. At the end of the day, brush yourself off and try again. Try again. But yeah, man, I feel bad for the nigga, but bro, come on, man. What Crip Max said, never commit suicide.
abrupt end.
Who are you?
You ready for this?
Hey, bro, don't do it. Dude, don't do it, bro. I'm telling you right now. Max.
Were you the one that was talking to me, bro?
Max.
Talking about Max. I did it 31 to see you in the apartment. He's got scissors.
Hey, do what you want.
Get back.
We could talk it out.
No, we can't.
Why can't we talk it out? Do it for your daughter. Do it for your daughter.
Stop, dude. At least do your research.
Okay.
My daughter, I don't have a daughter.
Okay, then
I wish I
try.
had a daughter, but this you know,
I need you.
school.
Alright, guy, but I need you to realize.
That guy, this is what I want to do
Then
to
just
him.
drop it.
But I'm
Then
going to do
just
it to
drop
you
it.
or him. You guys decide.
Drop it, dude. I'm telling you right now. Drop it. Don't do this. I don't want to shoot you.
It's done.
I don't want to shoot you. I do
It's
not.
done. This is what you wanted. Stop it. This is what you wanted.
2, we need unitary code 3.
Pop it, dude. You
I
ready
don't
for
want
this?
it. I don't want to shoot you.
You don't
Stop.
want to shoot me, then why the are you doing this?
Because you have a scissors, bro.
Then why the doing this?
We came here just to check up on you.
Get back, bro. Show me. This is done. This is done.
Ma'am, sit down.
This is done.
Sit down.
No. You decided that. I gave you everything. I gave you everything. And this is how you hate me. Come on, Max. We can talk this out, bro. No, we can't. My guy. No, we can't. No, we can't.
Come on.
We can't talk this out.
Why
Is that talking
can't
to you or are you on the phone?
Max.
Who's that talking to?
It was me. Max, don't do this, brother.
You can't.
Don't do this, bro. I don't want to have to do this, okay?
You can't do it, my guy. This is gonna be a learning curve for you.
Please,
Have you shot anybody before?
Max.
Have you shot anybody before? But have you shot anybody before?
Max, don't make me do this, brother.
Have you shot anybody before?
Max, don't make me do this.
That nigga, you see his arms shaking like a motherfucker. Goddamn.
Max.
Yo, he don't want to do this shit, bro. His arms is shaking. Look.
Max, don't make me do this, brother.
He don't want to do this shit.
Have you shot anybody before?
Max, don't make me do this. Max.
Backup arrives and takes position just outside the apartment door, with more officers on their way.
You do not know
It doesn't.
the struggles that I went for her. Struggles that I cared about way for you.
That's how you pay me?
Got one at gunpoint. Male has a scissors in his right hand.
Stop, please, Max.
This is how it ends. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
Max.
This is what you wanted. Hey, by the way, my cousin, he works for Orange Cove. He's a sergeant out there. Oh, really? Yeah.
That don't change
sorry
anything.
you guys have to do this, but it's going to happen this way.
Listen, if you don't want to talk to us, how about you talk to one of my other partners? How about that?
No, I don't want to talk to anyone. Hey, look it. My fate is sealed, my guy. My fate is sealed. I am rock bottom. There's absolutely nothing you're going to do here. It's either you give me that here right now, and I take his life, or you take my life. It's either his life, my life, or one of your guys.
He's not here, Max.
Exactly. So it's going to be my life or you guys. That's it. That's all it's going to come down to. That's all it's going to come down to.
Can we talk?
No, we can't talk. Because I am done with this, dude. I have tried so goddamn hard, and especially for you. I understand. Especially for you. I tried so goddamn hard.
Wait. Alright, I get that.
No, you can go out that way. I'll let you go out that way.
You want to let me go out?
Yeah, I'll let you go out.
She has to come out with me, though.
No, I'm not gonna hurt her. That's my boy's mom. I'm not gonna hurt her.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hurt her.
Let her
I'm
go
not
then.
worried about her.
Okay.
It's just, you wanna go out there with them? I want you guys to shoot me.
No, I don't want to shoot you. That's the thing.
Go out there. No,
That's
you're
the
gonna
thing.
shoot me. You're gonna shoot me.
Please don't
Wait.
hurt him.
Stop. Hey, chill out. Chill out. Chill out.
When the taser's deployed and fails to subdue him, 3 officers discharge their weapons, and Max falls forward onto the pavement.
Shots fired. Officers are code for. We have a suspect.
They had to do that shit, bro. They had to, man. It was his life or theirs. That he literally told them, like, he want to do this. He know what his fate is, and he threatened them with it already. Like, they had to deploy them firearms, man.
Yeah. Alright. Hold on. You guys good? Yeah. Good.
That's a good shoot.
Hold on.
One officer rushes to a cruiser to retrieve a first aid kit. Max is unmoving as one of them takes hold of the scissors and tosses them away into the grass. They each glove up before rolling Max onto his back.
Hey, stay with us. You got it.
Sometimes you get hit.
I just don't know where it's at.
You go out here. You going here?
Yep, bud. I don't know what the other's at. That's a table. I'll handle breathing. Just start CPR. There's gonna be one to the back too.
CPR continues, with officers taking turns to prevent exhaustion. Ayers heads back into the apartment.
I'm sorry, man.
Is he okay?
We're getting him help right now, okay? We're getting him help.
This is all my fault.
Well, duh. What the officer gonna say to that? I mean, yeah. You shouldn't have fucked off on him. And you kept on smashing your side nigga and kept on smashing him and texting him and telling him how you want to come over there and fuck him. Yeah, he read that in the text. Yeah, it's your fault. But it's really his fault, though. It's your fault why that made this situation happen, but it's his fault because he's unstable and he don't got his emotions together. So at the end of the day, that's why we all got to have mental health together. That's why you got to have your mental health and your mental wealth, man. Health is wealth. Mental health is a part of that. You know what I'm saying? But your whole ass definitely played a part.
It's not your fault. You can't control other people's actions, okay?
What happens next shifts from chaos to questions as investigators try to make sense of what happened. Max's wife isn't yet told his condition as she's brought into an interrogation room. While she waits, she quietly shares details of their dispute with a friend.
He kept saying that he said, I've come to the conclusion, like, that you're with him, and I'm okay with that. Just tell me the truth. But I wasn't gonna tell him, we're not together. I told him we're not together. We still see each other.
So she was with him, though.
Like, we mess around. He comes over sometimes. But I wasn't gonna tell him that. Want me to have a cough? He got my phone and he went through the messages. I would have been sexting.
Damn.
How do you get your phone? I don't know. I was drinking. I was tired. I remember I fell asleep in the car, and then I just remembered being in bed, and then he woke me up. calling me a whore, calling me a liar, saying that he was gonna go him and himself.
Investigators spoke with Max's best friend, who received a text message from him shortly before everything took a turn for the worse.
It says, I found out she's still him, and he put a sad emoji.
His friend explains that he spoke to Max on the phone while he was being pursued by police and shares the tragic details of their conversation.
He had called, I think, some prevention hotline, but that person that he had called on that hotline, they hung up on him or they gave up on him or something. Something abruptly happened, I guess, because he just said, I gotta go, thank you for everything, and I love you.
Officer Ayers is questioned about his own conversations with Max, recalling one particular exchange between them.
He was just making comments that showed me even more that nothing mattered to him. I mean, this is a man who was hurting and angry and sad, and he told me, you're never going to forget this night. It's going to be engraved in your memory.
Listen, this is the one case that's going to stick with you forever, okay, brother? I want you to remember this night, and I hope to God that you learn from it. You can't save them all. I'm one of those you can't save.
But these statements he was making on the phone, did that also contribute to the way you were feeling?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is the part where I became the most scared that I've ever been in my entire life.
Understand.
I mean, he already told me he's coming after me specifically. He already threatened to kill police officers prior to even threatening me specifically. The threat's right here, and it's in front of me. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, this guy actually showed up here. He's armed with scissors. He already said he doesn't care about his life. That's the moment where you realize what you're probably going to end up having to do. And it's scary. It's a scary feeling. It really is.
Investigators ask Ayers whether the officers had other non-lethal force options that could have been used.
I get that, like, probably to the public, using a baton in a situation like that might make the most sense.
No! Hell no! Nigga, I damn near rather go against a nigga with a gun than a nigga with a knife, bro. A knife is deadly. That's why you should always keep one on you for protection in case anybody try to catch you in a vulnerable position. 6 people creep up on you, you got a knife, you could definitely do some work. You know what I mean? Even if it's just a little small knife, a legal knife. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't play with no knives, bro. I understand why these police officers, when they see knives, scissors, anything that cuts, pokes, nigga, no, gun. Handy dandy, blicky time.
But when it comes to law enforcement, you want to meet whatever threat you encounter with a greater threat. I mean, that's our lives are on the line. So I'm not going to bring a baton or a knife to a scissor fight. I'm sure somebody, when they got on scene, would have brought up a less lethal shotgun, which I'm sure probably would have been more effective than a taser. We just didn't have the time for that. I tried to call the sergeant that we had that night twice. I didn't get an answer either time, and I tried to call him over the radio, and I didn't get an answer. I don't want anybody thinking I didn't try to contact a superior or anything to, you know.
Damn, shitty ass superior. Shitty ass superior. He reached out, he used mad sources to reach out to his superior, and the nigga never got back to him.
Maybe try to get some more additional resources out there, like possibly like a crisis negotiator or something to try to talk to the guy.
Officer Abraham, who was with Ayers inside the apartment, also tells investigators he tried calling for additional help.
If it wasn't listening to us, maybe like their parents are more officers who were able to read the need, get like a less lethal, someone who has like more better negotiation skills compared to me or Ayers, they could probably help out even more.
Officer Crockett, who was positioned directly in front of Max as the taser deployed, put in his own words what happened next.
He begins to like charge for me. It's like he's coming towards me. Like I'm in fear. It was like legit, like, oh crap. It was just like scary feeling.
Ultimately, officers Crockett, Ayers, and Abraham each fired their weapons.
What do you think would have happened if you didn't shoot?
I feel like he had the potential to hurt me 100%.
If I didn't shoot, he probably would have stabbed him. He probably would have killed him. I truly believe that.
I mean, people can watch the body cam footage and see a situation and easily judge that situation. The body camera doesn't pick up emotion. It doesn't pick up the level of fear that you feel. The emotion is the most important part, because that's what leads you to make your decisions.
In her interview, Max's wife shared what entered her mind as the shots rang out, and investigators reveal heartbreaking news.
I kept telling myself that the pops were like pellet, whatever the, not a a real gun. And in my mind,
Nah, it was real.
he's okay. He's just on the floor.
There's really no easy way for me to tell you this. But I'm sorry Max didn't make it tonight. I hate to have to break this news to you. I'm sorry for your loss.
No! You're lying.
I wish I was. I wish I was.
They exit the room, giving her time alone with her friend.
Oh my god!
I mean, I'll put it to you like this, bro. There's two ways to look at it, right? On one case, that nigga was only a danger to himself tonight. He was driving, he was speeding, so he might have like hit somebody. He even tried to hit an officer tonight. So he did try to run an officer over, so we're not gonna act like he didn't do that. But other than that, he wasn't really that much of a danger to nobody tonight, and he hadn't physically abused her. He hadn't really put his hands on her and nothing like that. He didn't do no DV. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she didn't call the police, what do you think would have happened? He just probably would have whooped that nigga ass when he found him. Or he might have tried to do really bodily harm to the dude that she was cheating on him with. She basically sacrificed her husband's life for her side nigga. She sacrificed her husband's life for her side nigga is what she did. She called the police knowing that this nigga was talking some suicidal stuff. She called the police knowing that he was talking suicidal. Right? Right. He was having a manic episode. Yeah, bro. He didn't have to die tonight. She didn't really have to call them peoples and do all that because she just was protecting her side nigga. Whole time he died because she was protecting her side nigga, bro. And I gotta, like, I'm sorry, bro, because she didn't get, he even said I won't do nothing to her. I'll never do nothing to her. I'd never do nothing to her. It's him I want. Or one of y'all. So once she hear him talking like that, why would you, but hey, bro, I guess she got to do what she got to do. I guess she just couldn't lock her doors when he left. I guess she couldn't just lock her door when he left and change the locks and not let that nigga back in or something. I don't know. And apparently, he ain't even a daddy of nobody's kids. You heard what he said? I ain't got no kids. Well, I don't have a daughter.
Oh, I caused it. No, you did. Yes, I did.
You did.
Officer,
you did. But he did too. You did, but he let it go there. He let himself lose himself. And that's why we all got to remember to stay humble and stay grounded and keep our mental.
Ayers leaves the investigators with his final thoughts regarding the incident.
The only thing that I am proud about when it comes to that situation is the fact that all of us are okay. Once we saw him at the front door, it seemed like I just knew that the only way that this incident was going to end was how it did.
In a GoFundMe created by Max's family to cover burial expenses, his sister wrote, Max was caring, responsible, humble, and everyone he met was a friend. He absolutely didn't deserve this ending. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely
Listen, man. Right, he was having a manic episode. Yeah, bro, it's sad, bro.
come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include
What's this? Shopper hunts down Walmart killer after he runs over woman. What? Shoppers hunt down Walmart.
She starts walking, he just floors it.
The tires screeched and then I heard a thud. And I turned around and I saw her and I saw the vehicle.
How far did she fly? She got air.
And I told him if you take off, I will run you down.
I've never seen anything like it. I've just never seen anything like it in my life.
A Michigan woman is walking through a Walmart parking lot when a motorist deliberately smashes into her.
What?
The sickening ambush leaves onlookers stunned as they watch the driver walk casually away from the carnage. It'll be up to police to confront a perpetrator who left his apartment that morning with murder on his mind.
What is wrong with these people who come in this store?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now.
Ma'am, can you hear me? I need to know where you're at. Walmart!
On the afternoon of August 9th, 2022, 911 calls come pouring in about a horrific incident at a Walmart in Oshtemo Township, Michigan.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Ma'am, what is going on at the Walmart?
Someone just got hit by a car, ran over.
Like a pedestrian?
Yes.
Is he breathing? I don't even know. I'm not out there. I don't know. I can't go out there. Okay, all right. Yep, we've got him headed that way. He's not moving. Okay, thank you. Can you go ask him what hurt?
Their whole body.
Their whole body?
Yeah, they got hit by the car, went in the air. And
is the car still there?
Yes. The car hit 2 other cars also.
Despite confusion among the callers about the victim's gender, the security footage shows a woman walking across the parking lot when a car suddenly accelerates, hits her, smashes into other cars, and then runs her over in a brazen attack.
Is he moving at all? No, he's not moving. Okay.
This lady's going to die. She's in the parking lot. He hit her going 40 miles an hour. Oh, my God. He hit her hard.
He deliberately hit him. I watched the whole thing happen. There's no question.
There's help on the way there. Is the car still there?
Yes, he is. I told him if he run out, get in my car and chase him down.
Seconds after the shocking attack, the crumpled red Acura that ran the woman down comes to a stop at the end of the parking aisle, nearly getting into yet another collision with a leaving vehicle. After a few seconds, the perpetrator gets out of his car and begins walking back through the parking lot towards the roadway.
It was a foreign guy. He had a bald head. He had short hair. I saw him. It was a foreigner. I don't know which country he was from.
What kind of vehicle did they leave in?
They haven't left. They left the vehicle.
He was foreign.
The guy's on foot now.
Okay, I want to know who hit him.
An Asian guy. He's Asian, kind of younger. I would say late 20s.
Okay, and where did he go?
He walked directly out the main entrance of the 9th Street, and there's another guy following him right now.
The surveillance video actually shows several witnesses following the driver on his way out of the parking lot, and they're still nearby when a Kalamazoo County Sheriff's deputy spots the suspect on the main road near the Walmart entrance.
We're working on that. I need you to stop moving, man. Hang on, buddy. Some talk kind of him out with them.
Hang on, buddy. Hey, you're a black guy. I know you're trying to help, but hang on, buddy. You might be a suspect. Look, you see the black nigga? Hang on there, buddy.
Right there. Hang on, buddy.
Hang on there, buddy.
Some talk kind of him out with them.
Hold on to that black guy, just in case.
Hey, firm, I'm gonna have 1 minute.
Lock this nigga up. Throw away the key.
Hang on, buddy.
Hang on there, buddy.
I appreciate you guys. If you want to head back in the parking lot where it's safe, we'll be getting out of the roadway here.
With the suspect handcuffed in his back seat, the deputy drives around the corner and back to the scene of the crime, where medics are working to save the victim's life.
Let's back up, guys. Anyone out here when it happened over here?
The lady that is inside.
Okay.
She saw it right now. She can barely walk. She's
Okay.
so upset.
Anyone else out here see it happen? Anyone?
So I was sitting over there with the black Chevy, and I noticed this person. I still don't know if he's a man or a woman, but long hair. And he let him get to right here, and then he just took off, dead, just straight at him and hit him. I mean, full force. I mean, probably 35, 40 miles an hour. She flew in the air in front of the car, and he ran over her. Oh God! Oh my God!
And that's where he hit her right there. She flew about 60 feet.
See the marks coming right from her that lead right to that car.
Did anybody see her get up at all after she got hit? She didn't get up until you got hit.
You looked to be have an accident in the parking lot.
Who knows?
Oh, jeez.
But it's crystal clear that this was no accident, and the front of the suspect's car says much about his intentions.
This crazy, huh?
Every day.
In the middle of this crime scene sits the person responsible, and he proves to be a man of few words.
How do you say your name, sir? Is it...
Oh, it's Swan.
Swan? Swan, I gotta read you something.
The deputy reads 37-year-old Xuan Vo his rights, which elicits little response.
Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you? Yes. Do you know what they mean? Having these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me right now? I'm gonna need a verbal yes before any other questions take place. Is that no? No?
The suspect will eventually share the dark story behind today's vicious act at the police station. But there are witnesses here at the scene who can already testify to his cruelty.
I saw the guy he tried to take off.
Yep, we got him. We're getting help. They're taking care of her, alright?
Is she okay?
Yep, they're getting her in the ambulance. They're gonna give her all the help, all the treatment she needs, alright?
What is wrong with these people who come in this store?
Outside, as the victim is
Look at
transported...
that white lady. She like, I don't know either.
Who come.
She like, I don't know either, baby. I don't know either. I'm trying to put up with this mess.
In this store.
I do not know, girl. Girl. Look at them eyebrow raise. Look at that eyebrow raise.
What is wrong with these people who come in this store?
Look at that eyebrow raise.
Outside, as the victim is transported to the hospital, police try to get the full picture of what happened.
She starts walking, he just floors it, nails her, spins that car around.
How far did she fly?
She went up high.
She went up.
Sorry, I didn't jump in.
No, you're good. She got
it.
air.
Go up in the air when he rolled over her.
Yeah.
But the cops aren't the only ones processing this shocking attack.
He hit her quite hard from the damage of the vehicle. That wasn't no bump.
Right.
No, yeah, he hit her. She went flying.
That's what I figured, because I heard like a thud. And he got out of his car and I told him, if you take off, I will run you down. And he looked at me, and that's when he put his hands on his head and he walked the other way.
1 hour later, detectives sit down with Xuan Vo, hoping to learn something about the man behind this senseless violence. The Vietnamese immigrant tells them that he came to America as a child in 1995 and dropped out of school in the 9th grade.
Did you have a lot of friends in school?
No.
No? Okay. Do you have friends now? Okay. All right. Well, at least for the moment, Megan and I are going to be your friends, okay? We're not here to trip you up or confuse you or throw you curveballs or anything like that. We just got to ask you some straight, direct questions. And all you got to do is, we just want the truth when we walk out of here. We just want to know we got the truth, okay? It's very evident you're having a bad day. Need you to breathe, though, okay?
Xuan's interrogation is filled with long stretches of silence, but the detectives learn that his life began spiraling 3 months ago when he lost his job at a nail salon. They learn something else happened around the same time.
Did you bring me back to May and what was going on in your life? Did you have some major life changes?
You lost your girlfriend.
That. All right, I understand. That's
you
tough.
lost her because you guys broke up, or you lost her because she's no longer with us?
He broke up.
She broke up with you. She broke up with you?
He has little else to say about this relationship or the breakup, but his phone lock screen on the day of the attack appears to show a picture of him kissing a smiling woman on the cheek.
Could you take us back through today and kind of help us understand, what we were thinking this morning? Where your head was? Were you in a bad mood when you woke up, or did something happen this morning?
When I woke up, I just was extremely lonely. Extremely lonely, okay.
Police go out to Xuan's apartment later that day, and it shows signs of something more than loneliness.
Sheriff's Department! Sheriff's Department, if you're in here, show your hands. Sheriff's Department. We're in. He had a nice bit of rage here.
The chaotic mess includes a smashed television and multiple holes in the wall, but this was clearly only the beginning. Swan tells detectives that he left that morning on a mission.
Drove around to different stores.
Why was that? Why were we driving around the different stores this morning?
I was trying to take somebody's life.
What? You left your house thinking that?
It's not easy to say.
Swan says his search began at 2 grocery stores in the area. Surveillance footage in the police files includes a video labeled East Side of Meyer. In the video, a red car is seen pulling into the parking lot, turning in a loop, and waiting for more than a full minute before driving off screen. But Swan said he found something at Walmart that he couldn't find at the other stores.
What was different about this Walmart that was different than the Myers?
Black people. Racist.
More open space.
More open space.
Did you target just the one female, or did you want to target multiple?
Just one. You bitch, you.
When you say there was more space, do you mean... Can you tell me what you mean by that?
I want to hit him harder.
Easier to accelerate.
Swan's story leaves no room for this to be an accident. And
that ain't no reason to take an innocent person's life, shaking my damn head. Facts, Charmaine, I agree.
Neither does the footage. In surveillance video of the Walmart parking lot, police observed that Swan already tried to run this woman down once. She's seen dodging the attack and jumping up onto a grassy island for protection, only moments before he ultimately succeeded. As she briefly takes refuge, he stops his car and waits. When she makes her move to escape, he turns the corner, stomps the pedal, and accelerates to a top speed of 40 miles per hour before hitting her.
God.
The brutality of the attack is only outdone by its
crazy.
chilling randomness.
Bro, this is crazy, dog. He literally hunted her down. Bro, she avoided the attack here. Look at
She's seen dodging the attack.
She dodged it.
Observed that Swan already tried to. In surveillance video of the Walmart parking lot, police observed that Swan already.
She saw him from her peripheral and said, wait, that guy's driving towards me way too fast.
Tried to run.
Let me jump on the island.
Down once. She's seen dodging the attack and jumping up onto a grassy island for protection, only moments before he ultimately succeeded. As she briefly takes refuge, he stops his car and waits.
Yeah, I wish she would have just stayed by this car, bro. I wish she would have just
When she makes
there.
her move to escape, he
look,
turns
he
the
waited.
corner.
He let her go so he could catch her.
Stomps the
I wish she would have went behind this car.
pedal and accelerates
I wish she would have ran behind this car right here.
to a top speed of.
Like, yo, if she'd have ran behind this car, bro, she could have saved her life. And it's sad because he was hunting her.
40 miles.
But I just wish she would have just won this. Man, bro, if she right now she'd have just dodged, went around, ran this way, try to run
per
this
hour
way.
before hitting her.
It's so fucked up.
The brutality of the attack is only outdone by its chilling randomness.
Did this lady by any chance happen to look like your ex-girlfriend? No. No? Okay. Can you tell us who that lady is? I don't know. Can you tell me when you first saw her? That's the first time. First time? Did you have some altercation with her? No. No? No road rage or anything? No.
The victim is identified as 65-year-old Sandra Villarreal, and she appears to have had no connection to Swanvo before today.
Do you remember running her over?
Yes.
After you initially hit her, you remember running her over? Okay, yes.
When it comes to his actions today, Swan expresses little in the way of remorse.
Do you feel bad it happened?
May you say yes?
Do you feel bad it happened? Okay. Do you want to know how the lady is that you hit? How she is, or how she is doing? Yes. She's dead. She died at the hospital.
Swan has no real reaction to this revelation, and the detectives wrap up the interview. Swanvo was charged with 1 count of open murder and was convicted and sentenced to life in prison without parole in early 2025. He's currently imprisoned at Handlin Correctional Facility in Ionia, Michigan.
I never heard of open murder. Bro, that's crazy, man. This is a sad one. 65-year-old lady, rest in peace to her, man. 65-year-old lady lost her life because this dude lost his girlfriend. Like, that's crazy. Like, she lost her life because he lost his girlfriend. Like, come on, man. What's this? Mom realizes her daughter just decapitated someone? What?
Tara McCauley sits beside her 19-year-old daughter, Kiara. Unbeknownst to her, both of their lives are about to change forever.
How's my house a fucking crime scene?
There's a deceased person in your garage. That's why it's a crime
There's
scene.
a body in there?
Yes. Stand up for me.
Kiara is a deranged teenage killer. She just brutally killed her ex-girlfriend with a 3-foot-long sword. The body lies in her mother's home just feet away. But this discovery of a body would be just the start. The investigation that followed would reveal a vile teenage couple whose actions left officers, family members, and detectives in utter shock as their horrifying crimes slowly began coming to light.
Let me grab my beer. Let me grab
She
my
like
beer.
slashed on her knee. She's missing a ear. And then there's a big ass sword. And then there's blood stains all over the bed.
I walked into the garage. She goes, "Oh, I just did it."
Walk this way.
What the f-
The day begins when 911 dispatch receives a call from a distressed mother. She claims that her son, 22-year-old Isaac, has just witnessed his girlfriend, Kiara, decapitate a woman inside her own home. The call is unclear, and officers don't know whether the suspect is still on the scene or if they're planning to take more innocent lives. Within minutes, 5 officers arrive at the scene, prepared for the worst.
I need a bathroom too, because I ain't the bathroom.
Need someone on the backside from the alley. Somewhere down here, 5941.
Huh?
Who?
Kick it in.
Let's put on the door.
Kick the door. I got you covered.
Police department, let me see your hands.
Back up.
Back up.
What's going on?
Who called?
What?
So someone was getting killed in here.
We're being told that the girlfriend's in the garage. That's where she
Where's the garage?
apparently knows the other 41.
Officers get intel that the body is inside the home's garage, directly behind them. One team will clear the primary house, while the other prepares to make entry into the garage. Without any detailed information, the officers have to proceed with extreme caution.
Police department. Think it goes around, maybe? Think it goes around. How do people live like this?
While the officers in the house find nothing of interest, the same can't be said for the team entering the garage.
Who's in this garage?
My fucking door!
Someone just called that someone just got... Step over here. Step over here. Someone just got stabbed. Inside that garage.
Stop here? No!
What's the house?
Yeah, we got one down, Santa Fe. What? Go back inside. Go back inside. I'm not gonna tell you again. Go back inside.
Detain him, detain him.
What are you talking about?
Santa Fe police, anyone inside?
Watch it. Yeah, I can't.
Got one down.
They can't. He's right here by the door.
Is there somebody in there?
Open that back door. The garage. Can you open the garage from that side?
No, it's broken. It's been broken for 10 years.
Inside the garage, officers find 21-year-old Grace Jennings dead. She has a deep laceration across her neck and several slashes across her body. Tara McCulley appears completely clueless about what's happening. However, the same can't be said for her daughter Kiara. While officers continue searching the garage, body cam footage captures 19-year-old Kiara frantically explaining to her mother what happened.
We have Isaac on the phone. Want to know if you guys need him? I guess he's the boyfriend.
I invited her last night without even telling me.
Where's he
I
at?
got really pissed off, of course.
But why would she be here if he invited her last night?
Let me.
So
I was angry.
she stayed the night
Yeah.
in my house?
Yeah, and I'm pissed about it.
Grace is not allowed here. She knows that.
Who's Isaac's girlfriend?
She is.
You're Isaac's girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. What are you to Isaac?
Well, I'm kind of mother-in-law to be.
This is your daughter?
Yes, this is my daughter.
Step out with me real quick. What's your name?
Kiara.
Grace Jennings is the ex-girlfriend of Kiara. After a violent breakup years prior, she was banned from the property permanently. According to Kiara, her current boyfriend, 22-year-old Isaac, had invited Grace to sleep over the previous night, all without Kiara's permission. She claims this pissed her off, revealing a small glimpse as to what happened on this twisted Thursday morning.
This is his girlfriend.
Crown from real quick.
Oh, can I get some shoes on or something?
Not right now.
We detain at this point, okay?
Did you guys have a fight or something?
Is there anybody else?
Can she sit down so I can put her shoes on her feet?
Who else? Is there a female that lives in here?
Her and Isaac.
Sorry. Negative.
Oh. And Isaac went for a walk?
Yeah. So he was going for a walk in the shower. But they were going to go on a walk.
Isaac, in fact, did not go for a walk. Instead, he frantically ran to a friend's workplace after finding Grace's decapitated body, with Kiara reportedly giggling beside it.
What?
Clearly, something is very wrong. Worst of all, Kiara's mother, Tara, hasn't even realized there's a dead body in the garage, or that her own daughter is responsible.
I think she knows. That's why she's bugging.
I have cats. I have to. They can't
Unfortunately,
get out
ma'am,
of
but
the house.
this is an active investigation, okay?
Can
So
I
nobody's
walk
going back
the
in the
door
house.
somehow?
No, this is a crime scene at this point.
That was my house a fucking crime scene.
There's a deceased
There's a
person
dead
in your
body in the
garage. That's why it's a crime
There's
scene.
a body in there?
Yes.
Dead body in the
Stand
garage.
up for me. Let's walk this way.
What the fuck?
Go ahead and come in with me now.
As officers clear the home and detain Kiara, it seems the chaos has
Guess you
finally
didn't know.
settled. Or so they think. Because just seconds later, Grace's mother arrives on the scene, completely unaware of what has just happened to her daughter.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Rodriguez. So we still have an active investigation here. I don't have a lot of the details.
Is she okay?
What?
Grace! Is she breathing? Living? Is she okay?
I'm not sure of that.
I don't have all the information right now.
What happened?
We're trying to gather all the information, ma'am. So, like the Sarge said, if you could go back with us to the police department, and then we can give you a little bit more information from there.
Who's Gray? Do you have an idea
This
of
is so
Gray, or
sad.
do you have a photo of Gray or anything?
Grace.
Of Grace?
Grace, I'm sorry.
Officers continue to comfort Grace's mother. They refrain from revealing Grace was deceased, something they'd have to explain later on. Across town, another team of officers begins searching for Kiara's boyfriend, Isaac, the only witness to the murder and a key figure in solving the case. During the 911 call, Isaac's mother told dispatch where he was, a tech store close to Kiara's house. Using that information, officers quickly tracked him down.
Alright, stay right here. Let me look around real quick.
For now, officers assume Isaac is simply an innocent bystander to Kiara's brutality. However, this will soon change.
Yeah, there he is. He's coming out. Is that Isaac? Did you call us, bro? Here, come over here. You're good. Come here. You don't have any knives, any weapons on you?
No.
No? Just put it down for now. Just put it down. You're not in trouble, bro. Gotta make sure you don't have any weapons, okay? Here, put your hands up right here. For now, bro, just because it looks like your girlfriend or whoever's in there is really injured. So for now, we're gonna put you under detention, okay, until we can figure this out. You're not under arrest. And who's in the garage? Who lives with you in the garage? Your girlfriend?
Kiara McCully.
Okay. So can you tell me, how did this call transpire? How did you call us?
I walked into the garage, and when I walked into the garage, she goes, "Oh, I just did it." And I'm like,
And who was this?
Kiara McCully.
She told you that?
Very calmly and everything, blood on her hands, and
Okay.
Officers have no reason to suspect Isaac of the murder. He remains cordial and provides them with a chilling account of Kiara's behavior after the murder. But his demeanor starts to take a drastic turn as he's placed in the back of a patrol vehicle.
What was your name?
Isaac Apodaca.
Isaac Apodaca.
Do you need to get checked out by meds, man? No? Okay.
You want the air or anything? Are you hot, cold?
At this, we'll roll down the window. We'll give you a minute, all right?
No.
I was already planning on leaving today too. I have all my stuff packed up, and I wanted to go to my mom and dad's because I'm not good I'm not in a good mental space.
To the untrained eye, Isaac's emotions might seem like shock from what he just witnessed. This is simply not the case, because Isaac was far more involved in the murder than he's letting on, and he knows it's only a matter of time before investigators start to catch on.
That's why she said, "I did it. I did it."
Police end their conversation with Isaac, and both he and Kiara are transported to the Santa Fe County Police Station. With both suspects being successfully detained, detectives will begin their process of individually interrogating Isaac and Kiara. One detective will conduct both interrogations, yet they'd turn out completely different from one another. Kiara's especially takes a dark turn as she delivers answers with a chilling truthfulness. What follows is not simply an interrogation, but one of the most disturbing conversations we've ever covered.
Have you ever thought about hurting her or killing her?
I've had dreams like that.
And how would you kill her?
Depending on the dream.
So there's several dreams.
Yes.
But before the interrogations begin, the detective in charge will go to the crime scene looking to gather information from the primary officers. The detective assigned to this case is Javier Vigil of the Santa Fe Police Department. Javier is an experienced detective who, as of 2025, has been promoted to SWAT commander for SFPD. His objective at the scene is clear: to gather as much information as possible, as quickly as possible. He's focused on identifying the primary suspects and determining any potential motives. Every detail will be critical in shaping the narrative he'll use during interrogation, and ultimately, in securing a confession. What he doesn't realize yet is that his investigation will prove far more revealing than anyone anticipated.
You got here first?
I got here first, but we all kind of walked in at the same time.
I come here, and from here, you have a straight shot. So I see her, blonde girl, black t-shirt, run inside. So I call contact, approach the door, open it. No one's answering, so we break the door down, and she's like, "Oh shit."
The suspect's boyfriend is the one that called it.
No, it's a 41 that called it in.
A third party, 1041 called in.
That guy's mom. And mom's like, "I have no idea what happened." This one's acting a little like weird, like not saying anything. So we finally detain her. Cool. They go inside the garage and find the body.
You see like slashed on her knee.
She's missing a ear.
Okay. And then there's a big ass sword right as you walk into the right on the dresser, and then there's blood stains all over the bed.
Okay. Did we knock at the next door neighbors, see if anyone heard anything? Let's cross that off the list, so that's done. See if we get anyone that heard anything, and then we can take everyone back. We'll knock out our interviews, get our paper, come do our search, and then we can let go of the scene.
Detective Vigil and his team go on to get further information from neighbors. This, alongside the primary officer's account, gives him a solid report to go off of. Kiara, Isaac, and the victim, Grace, had all individually dated each other at different periods. Grace and Kiara had a toxic relationship and quickly turned into enemies after their breakup. Isaac had also previously dated Grace, but had a dramatic breakup after just days of being together. Isaac was 20 and Grace was just 16 during their relationship. During Isaac's ride to the station, he explained to officers that he had invited Grace to Kiara's house because she had no place to stay for the night. Lastly, Vigil was informed that just a day earlier, Isaac had been charged with domestic battery against Kiara. The specifics were unclear, but these suspicious details would leave Vigil on high alert going into his interrogations. But before we continue, it's worth noting that covering stories like this, you realize just how much people are forced to carry. Fear, trauma, even the day-to-day burden. Him first, the detective hopes to build This Is No Action. Back at the station, Vigil begins That's of debt. That's pdsdebt.com/insanity. With that said, let's get back to the investigation. Back at the station, Vigil begins his day with Isaac. This is no accident. By questioning him first, the detective hopes to build a foundation of incriminating details, ammunition for the real confrontation still to come.
I have no reason to believe you to be a suspect right now or anything like that. We're gonna take the handcuffs off. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, just because everything is kind of new and developing, and like I said, we don't really know fully what's going on. I do want to advise you of your constitutional rights before we talk at all. So.
Detective Vigil wastes no time in assuring Isaac he's not a suspect. But that statement is a calculated lie. As we know, Isaac had been charged with domestic battery against Kiara, a violent pattern that Vigil was already aware of. Combined with earlier details, they had every reason to view him as a suspect. Still, their strategy was clear. Avoid confrontation, keep Isaac at ease, and let him talk.
So the only thing I ask is for truthfulness. I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm going to be truthful with you. I just ask that you do the same to me in return, okay? Just tell me the truth and tell me everything that happened, all right? Okay. Because it's Lonnie McCauley's house, does she live there or does she live somewhere else?
She lives there.
Okay.
In the main house.
And when you say the main house, what do you mean by that?
The main house, there's a garage in the backyard that's separated from the main house. It would be...
If I gave you a paper and a pen to draw it out for me, kind of show me where Jaguar Drive is, show me where the house is.
The house sits in a quiet neighborhood on Jaguar Drive. Kiara and Isaac live in a makeshift room in the home's outdoor garage, while Kiara's mother stays in the main house. After mapping out the layout and where everything happened, the conversation shifts to the murder itself. This is when Isaac describes the chilling moment he found Grace's lifeless body in the garage.
How long have you been living in the garage?
A year and a half.
Okay, let's bring ourselves to today. And I want you to kind of tell me, in your own memory, what happened from that time all the way to getting here to this interview.
So from the time it began would be yesterday. We were all hanging out. Nighttime came around. We started falling asleep. Kali did not fall asleep. I was talking to Grace, who was in the garage as well. I said, we have to go. She's telling us we need to leave. And I left the main house to go use the restroom for the last time. And then I walked her back into the garage. She walks up to me and goes, I did it. With a smile on her face, and I looked at the ground and I was like, so I called my mom immediately to let her know that something happened. My mom proceeded to call 911. Really scared because I've witnessed... Sorry.
It's okay.
I've witnessed my friend getting shot. So,
Separately from this?
Yes. It was a while back. I was sitting in the back seat. Guy walked up. Blew his brains out. They landed on me. I had to testify in court, and anything like this gets me super traumatized, and it's a traumatic event.
I can imagine.
So when I went back in the garage, when I saw her in the ground, on the ground, I couldn't say anything because I was like, this is another one of my friends gone. I keep losing friends left and right. I'm scared right now.
After recounting this morning, Isaac would go on to explain why Grace was sleeping at that house. He does not include the fact that the two females were in an ongoing feud, instead pretending they were all cordial friends. Kiara would provide a polar opposite recount in her interrogation. But before Detective Vigil gets to her, he has one final question for Isaac.
How did you know that Kiara didn't want you guys there anymore?
She woke up, she woke up from what she says she slept, but she was awake the whole time. And she turned over, told me, "You guys need to get out. I don't want you guys here." It was really freaking me out, so I was trying to get out. I was in and out of the room, trying to contact my mom to pick me up, to get me out of there.
What time did you guys wake up at? What time did you wake up at?
I woke up at about 7:50.
At what time did Kiara tell you guys had to leave?
She told us we had to leave at about 8:30.
Okay. And between 8:30 and to the time your mom called 911, kind of what happened in there?
But when I packed my stuff, I went inside the house, which was a stupid mistake for me to go in the house, use the bathroom, and then come back and see what I saw.
After you peed, you went immediately back to the garage?
Yes.
So around what time would you say that was at?
11:47.
No, I think we got the call a little after 1:30.
Yes.
Kind of an hour and a half gap there. Was there a long period of time that you and Kiara were trying to figure out what was going to happen?
There was a long period of time. It was when I was standing on the side of the garage.
Tell me about that.
I was hyperventilating, and I made the call to my mom. My mom made the call. I know I should have been the one to call. I feel like I'm going to pass out.
Just take some deep breaths. I need a little break, if that's okay with you. I'll use the restroom real quick. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, thanks for your time, Isaac. We'll be back in a bit.
Throughout his interview, Isaac worked hard to portray himself as a victim, bringing up his past, the friends he's lost, and how deeply this event has traumatized him. He likely believes he's convincing, that he's playing the role well, but what Isaac doesn't realize is how quickly things are about to turn against him. By the time officers come into Kiara's interrogation room to begin the interview, she's already been left alone for more than 3 hours. Plenty of time to think. In that silence, she began forming a plan, not to deny the murder outright, but to find a way to minimize her responsibility. Kiara knows there's no escaping the fact that a murder took place. The body has been found, and all evidence
You crazy bitch, you going to jail.
Points directly to her. But she's not planning to walk out innocent. She's planning to walk out with a story. If she can act as though she's mentally unstable, there's a chance she'll be deemed not guilty by reason of insanity. This, in her eyes, is a much less severe outcome, which will get her back to the real world in no time. This is a common misconception. Legal insanity isn't about acting strange after arrest. It's about your mental state at the moment of the crime. Detectives record everything, and criminal psychologists are trained to spot rehearsed behavior and malingering. Even if a judge believes you are genuinely insane, you don't go home. You go to a locked forensic hospital with no fixed release date. If you aren't genuinely crippled by mental illness, the constant observation, enforced medication, and clinical evaluations become their own punishment. Kiara doesn't realize this, so she'll begin the interrogation with confidence that she can outsmart the system.
Well, any idea why you're here today?
I believe it's because somebody was found dead in my room.
Where's your room at?
In the garage.
Garage?
Yes. I was trying to make sure this wasn't a freaking dream again. It feels so weird.
You believe someone was found dead in your room. Do you have any idea who that might be?
Well, so I'm really tired, but last night Isaac invited my ex-girlfriend, Grace Jennings, who now is going by Yamko. I don't know anymore. I always knew her as Grace, or Rose.
Kiara takes no time to begin her act, alluding that she's had dreams of murder in the past. Unfortunately for her, Detective Vigil won't pick up on this, so she'll soon make another try.
I was trying to sleep, but if you were popping memories for me again, god damn it. Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
My best guess is that I have DID, but I'm not 100% certain.
What's DID?
Dissociative identity disorder. I haven't had it actually diagnosed, but that's my best guess from my research.
DID is a rare but serious mental illness affecting roughly 200,000 US citizens. Kiara is not a part of that 200,000, as her DID is completely self-diagnosed. Records show she had never visited a medical facility to treat this supposed illness, nor does her family recall her ever discussing it. She'll go on to explain her symptoms, which only further prove her theatrics to the detective.
There are different personalities that come out.
Do you have names for them?
Some of them, yeah.
What are their names?
There's Abby, and then there's, we call her Jinx because she hates people saying her real name.
Jinx.
If you say her real name, she's mad. Then there's one personality that I haven't seen in a long time. Like, I haven't communicated with her. Her name was Jess.
Any other personalities?
There's the little version of me, which actually responds to my biological name.
She responds to Kiara?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean by that little version?
It's like a little kid before bad shit started happening.
We reached out to a California-based psychiatric doctor to get his opinions on Kiara's illness. He explained that Kiara showed no evident changes in voice or personality switching during the interview, something that is extremely common with DID patients. Additionally, the descriptions of her different personalities were superficial and lacking in detail, mostly limited to generic labels rather than the rich and textured indistinctions that real DID patients involuntarily manifest. It makes sense why a professional would later deem her mentally fit to stand trial.
What kind of bad stuff happened in your life?
I've had a bad relationship with my mom. Reason why I never wanted to see Grace, but it pissed me off by bringing her to my house. Is she alive or dead?
Grace?
Yeah,
You don't know?
I'm not sure.
What do you think?
Well,
You said they found a body in your garage, so you know she's dead.
I'm partially hopeful for her to be dead, but I'm also like confused. I'm like,
Why would you hope that she's dead?
I'm still angry at her, but I also won't have hope that she'd be better. But it's like this frustrating emotion that I can't seem to pinpoint.
Tell me about last night. What did you do last night?
So Isaac tells me that Grace is coming over. Without asking me if it's okay. Is it okay if she comes over? It's like, she's coming over. They start talking about phones and Marvel and stuff that I don't really understand as much. I started feeling frustrated because she wasn't listening to me at all.
So she stayed in the garage.
Yeah.
And you slept in the garage, and so did Isaac.
While she and Isaac were sleeping, I was just staring at the ceiling and trying to find a comfortable spot where I could actually fall asleep.
Yeah.
I wook up and sat up around 9 or 10. Woke Isaac up. Next thing I remember is going to go take a shower.
You remember
There's
anything
a
else?
chunk missing. I don't understand. I'm confused.
Do you have a whole chunk of memory missing?
Yeah.
But you remember the whole night clearly?
I don't remember most of it. It's like a little foggy because I'm like obviously exhausted.
Kiara's conveniently timed memory lapse during the hours of Grace's murder strongly suggests she's the one responsible. It almost feels deliberate, as if she's...
Charmaine said, hoping she's not alive is crazy. Facts. And you know she's not alive. You know what you did to her.
subtly acknowledging her guilt while using the moment to reinforce the idea of her mental instability. She won't come right out and confess, but she'll make it obvious it was her, as long as her supposed illness is in the same sentence. Detective Vigil knows this is nonsense, but instead of challenging her, he leans into it, encouraging her to elaborate and reveal even more inconsistencies. Unaware of this strategy, Kiara walks right into his trap.
Tell me about these other personalities. What's Abby like?
She's very protective. She takes control when I'm in a very dangerous situation and just says, okay, I'm here now. I am going to face this for you. Jinx is a troublemaker. Doesn't like people.
So how does it work?
So imagine you're in a house, and there's this big TV with the PS4 or Xbox or whatever. So whoever's playing the game is in charge. Sometimes you can peek over and kind of see what's going on. Sometimes this personality decides, oh, I'm gonna go to this room that can't see the TV. Sometimes it feels like it's getting shut.
While dissociative episodes are sometimes described using imagery of rooms or houses, her explanation sounds more like something taken from a movie than the words of someone truly experiencing psychological distress. Detective Vigil recognizes this, but sticks to his plan, keeping her talking, gradually letting Kiara back herself into a corner.
So who was playing the game last night?
I felt like I was in control for a little while, and then it just kept getting really foggy, like I was being thrown in a wall. God damn words.
You in control, meaning Froggy, right? That's what we're talking to now,
yes.
Froggy. Okay. But before that, you remember everything?
More or less, I'm just like, felt a lot of anger. More so than
towards Grace.
Jinx has ever had, or Abby's ever had. And I don't remember Jess being like that, but she was also the one who was out more when she was with Grace.
Kiara says her personality, Jess, had been out while with Grace. However, just minutes ago, she stated she hadn't seen Jess come out in years.
Then there's one personality that I haven't seen in a long time. Her name was Jess.
Unfortunately for Kiara, in the interrogation room, you can only lie for so long before things start to crumble.
You said something interesting earlier. You said, you asked about Grace. You asked if she was okay, and you said that part of you would be okay if she was dead, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about hurting her or killing her?
I've had a couple dreams like that.
You had a couple dreams like that?
Yeah.
How'd those dreams go?
They were mostly right after we broke up. And then sometimes I would kill her, sometimes I would torture her, sometimes it was just me screaming at her.
And how would you kill her?
Depending on the dream.
So there's several dreams?
Yes.
How many?
I've had like a bunch of murder dreams, if you could call that. So there's an organization that Isaac is in charge of. I probably shouldn't be saying this to a cop. Well, it's called Ghost. They're like an underground version of cops in a way, but a little more intense and deadly.
Kiara's explanation of her disturbing dreams shine light on a core variable in her and Isaac's crimes: their idolization of violence. We've had to cut the next small portion of the interrogation out because Kiara discusses detailed dreams so grim they unfortunately wouldn't be allowed on YouTube. This chilling theme can be seen across Kiara's various social media profiles, all of which are still public to this day. Her constant posts showcase a fascination for horror. Even just a day before Grace's murder, Kiara would post several demonic videos to her TikTok. These dark fascinations are things most teenagers outgrow, but for Kiara, they became reality. She speaks of an underground group called Ghost, offering few details beyond its obsession with deadly violence. Whether she mentions it to support her insanity claim or to impress the detective is unclear, but the information is useful to the police. Detective Vigil presses further, hoping to draw out anything she's willing to give.
I get rid of people who are in charge of trafficking, in charge of anything that has to deal with hurting kids. He kept trying to tell me, just do it, and you're gonna just kill her. Then you'll get ranked up. Because he had me join. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I kept hesitating. It's like,
what's that thing there?
It's honestly, I'm very confused because he hasn't told me jack shit. He just gave this to me. It's like, you're a part of it. Like, okay.
Sounds like an initiation tattoo kind of.
Yeah.
Some ghosts, an underground society of people that are kind of their own version of cops and justice. They kind of kill bad people. And this is kind of me trying to piece together kind of like what you're saying, like the messages I saw too. Was Isaac trying to push you to kill Grace?
Yeah. I had my dagger in my hand, and I kept going, and then just stopped. Like, I felt a little kid's hand hold me back. Like it was Kiara telling me, don't.
The moment Detective Vigil gives Kiara the opportunity to blame Isaac for the murder, she takes it, bringing up details about Isaac's underground organization as well as his repeated pressure for her to kill Grace. And while Kiara has been caught in a web of lies up until this point, her remarks about Isaac would turn out to be nearly completely honest. Detective Vigil has achieved everything he could have wanted from this interrogation, so he decides to end things, leaving Kiara to spend the night in jail. His focus now is on Isaac, and trying to hone in on how implicated he actually was in this murder. So before returning from his break, Vigil and his partner would devise a plan. Police confiscated his phone while being detained earlier that day. Traditionally, to gain access to the phone involves a multi-month process involving warrants and various subpoenas. However, if they can get Isaac to sign a consent form, they can gain access to his phone immediately and observe his reaction in real time as they read his messages. With this plan in mind, Detective Vigil, along with his partner, would return back to Isaac's interrogation room.
Hey Isaac, so I have your cell phone. I know our cell phones are very important to us because we have pretty much all our personal information on them and everything. Given that there were kind of messages and stuff, and this is still an active investigation, there is reason to believe that there is potentially evidence on your phone. So one way or another, we are going to have to look at the data on the phone. And it's just a fancy form and a fancy way of saying that you're giving us permission to extract the data from your phone and only look at things pertaining to this case. Yeah, sign right there, please. And the phone password?
There's no password.
No password.
It's just a quick swipe up and that's it.
Okay.
The plan works surprisingly well. Isaac seems to be completely oblivious of what he just signed. Ironically, this very signature will most likely seal his fate in court, exposing countless deeply disturbing messages with Kiara.
Okay, messages. Did you have any messages between you and Grace?
Spoke on Instagram.
Instagram, okay. Okay, so this is kind of when everything started. Hey, I got kicked out, and she's telling everyone to leave her house. I'm going to head to my fam's place. First of all, who? Second, my mom can only come get me at 3:30. Why is she kicking you out, and does she know I'm here? Wait a minute. I thought you guys all hung out the night before.
We did.
Grace actually thought she was being snuck into the home without Kiara knowing. Clearly, the two were planning something that Grace was unaware of. Isaac completely freezes as his lies finally begin to catch up to him. You'll notice Isaac go into this panic state often in the next 25 minutes because this is the first of many more blatant lies detectives would find.
So, how come she doesn't know she's there?
I was very confused and I told her...
She's kicking me out because you're here and she knows it. Did she not know she was there? Because that's what it looks like.
She knew she was there.
Then why is it looking like in these messages?
She knew she was there and acting like she didn't know where she was. And that was the part that threw me off. It was like, she's kicking us out. Why is she kicking you out and how does she know I'm here? I'm like, we discussed this.
Okay. Where are your messages with Kiara?
They're gonna be in Messenger.
Oh, okay. She says she is leaving at 3:30. What would you like me to do? Stab her?
What?
I don't know. I don't have the energy to do shit. I am fake getting thrown out. You're getting fake thrown out.
Yes, that's usually how it happens. I get told to leave, and then 5 days later, she asks me to come back.
Uh-huh. Unless I ask your mom to give me a ride to Target and you do what is needed. What do you mean you do what is needed?
I have no clue from this on.
Yeah, you do what is needed. Meaning he want her to take the girl out. Shaking my head, bro. They plotted on this girl's murder.
From beyond here, I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on? But these are messages from you?
I do have another cell phone. Didn't tell you guys about, but it's still over there at the house.
So you didn't send these messages? Or you did?
On this, from down on, no.
Everything Isaac is saying is a terribly orchestrated act. Moments of clear incrimination like this are often considered the critical moments of an interrogation. It's the point in which every decision the detective makes can be the difference between a complete confession or a failed session with the suspect. Isaac's nervous behavior indicates he knows things are slipping out of control, so Detective Vigil makes the smart decision to give up the nice cop act and start pressing for answers.
Isaac, this is getting really weird, man.
I have a second phone.
You have a second phone?
Yes.
Where is that phone?
That's at the house.
Okay.
It is logged into the same Facebook account.
I don't know, man. These messages look a lot like there's some conspiring going on, some planning going on.
From that point where I was telling you from...
Even before then, it sounds like you guys are planning something. You're fake getting thrown out and what?
I say fake getting thrown out, like I said, was...
Do you want to start over? Because I'm really confused with everything that's going on. Like, you're telling me you have 2 phones now and those other messages aren't you, and it's what you're telling me, your statement isn't lining up with these messages.
Isaac's demeanor has shifted drastically from just minutes prior. He knows how poorly things have just gotten for him.
Now, I told you at the beginning of this talk that we need to be truthful with this, right?
I am being truthful. I do have a secondary phone. And I'm telling you the messages are not me. They're from Kiara to using my Facebook from me to Kiara, but I can't quite explain how it looks.
Kiara to Kiara?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
She's told me that she's wanting to ruin my life.
Dagger because it's blunt? What does that mean?
She asked me a question in the room, like, what is the difference between the dagger and the sword?
Okay.
And I messaged dagger because it's...
Why is blunt better? She says you say it cuts like butter. She says just gonna stab the throat. Is that what she's trying to say?
The thought.
Just gonna stab the thought. Yes. Instant or will it take long? What does she mean? Instant. What do we do about the mess? We burn it and I'll buy new blankets and bed?
Mm-hmm. Yup. Uh-huh. Got his ass.
What's going on here, Isaac?
She said was gonna stab the thought.
Nah.
I thought like, like she was poking the thought that was in her head about her dagger.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
What mess?
Yeah, right. We got him.
A poop kind of mess.
A poop kind of mess? Can you help this time? Yes. I am just waiting for you to make the first move. What does she mean I'm waiting for you to make the first move? She will wait till sleep. Shall we wait till sleep? So you guys slept in a bed full of poop?
Yes.
Remember when you told me don't be a pussy when I kissed you? Yeah, brat. We will have to take care of the mess. I thought she already pooped herself. What mess are you guys taking care of?
I don't know.
I can't tell if she's falling asleep. It feels like it. Her feet are on my side. I wish you'd make the first move for once. Remember, you'll move up the ranks plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first. Your first what? Isaac, what the hell happened? I can see the messages. I'm not dumb.
Got him.
This isn't the first time I've done this. What is happening?
She was planning on killing Grace. I just didn't want a part of it.
You were.
It doesn't seem like you're trying to talk her out of it.
I was only sending a message back in agreement as I turned my back towards.
This isn't agreement. Remember, you'll move up in ranks, plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first.
Right.
This sounds like you're encouraging her.
Right.
The messages are here, dude.
I know. I know.
Did you help Kiara do this?
No.
No. But you knew it was going to happen.
I knew it was going to happen.
You knew it was going to happen.
Kiara planned it out.
Kiara planned it out. When? How long had this been a plan for?
She had planned it out since 2020.
What?
Kiara planned to kill Grace since 2020. And then last night, Grace messages you looking for a place to stay. And that's the opportunity for this?
I didn't see it as an opportunity. I saw it as an opportunity more like, let's squash everything.
Then why are you saying you'll make it up the ranks plus your perks in the black market since this is your first?
What the hell?
Because you're talking about killing her. You're right?
Right, yeah.
I was
What else could this mean?
I was trying to talk about something else because I'm trying to get my mind off.
Isaac, really? You're trying to talk about something else there?
Yes. If I'm not...
How do I aim? How do I aim right? Just aim. Well, tell me what you're talking about there.
That's Call of Duty.
That's Call of Duty. Tell me when. Okay, I'll give a count. 6, 5, I can't yet, dude. 4, I'm shaking, dude.
Bro, that was a good one. That's Call of Duty. It's a good one.
I know, I lose the nervous. Help me drive it through. Help me drive it through?
What? She was asking me to do...
To stab her?
Yes.
Help me drive the dagger through. Grace.
That's crazy.
Anger me. I'm going to pretend to sleep so it looks non-conspicuous. Tell me about all that.
Those are not my messages, because...
Help me, just do it. Be ready to grab her or a trash bag. She is your list. Don't tell me this isn't you messaging. I know this is you messaging. Be transparent and tell me what's going on here.
She had talked to me and said, so what now? And I was like, this is going to be your first way out if you just leave this alone.
You're edging her to do this. Come on, Isaac.
Right. Yes,
Isaac. Look at all these messages, man. You're going to sit here and tell me, you're going to look me in the eye and you're going to tell me that you were trying to talk her out of this? I can see right here you're telling her to do it. I wish you would just stop with all the, what I feel like is you trying to figure out lies every message we go through. And things will be a lot better for you moving on if you just come out and you cooperate and you tell us everything that happened. Tell us the truth. Tell us everything. It'll be better for you.
Would I be able to talk to you privately?
Yes. You want her to leave?
Yes.
Alright, take it.
Isaac would request to have a private conversation with Detective Vigil, which he would oblige to. Based on police reports, Isaac would go on to admit to sending all the text messages and confess he wanted Grace dead all along, although remaining stern that he was not directly involved in the actual killing. Later that week, detectives would go on to interview both Kiara's mother as well as Isaac's. This killing came as a complete shock to everyone, who were completely unaware of the dark path their children had been going down. It sheds light on the importance of closely monitoring your children, as you never know what's going on in their lives, at least not fully. Both Kiara and Isaac were charged with first-degree murder. At first, it seemed as though Kiara's plan had worked, as a judge found her incompetent to stand trial and sent her to the New Mexico Behavioral Health Institute. However, a month later, she was deemed competent by professionals and returned back to the Santa Fe County Jail. In February 2025, Kiara pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and agreed to testify against Isaac. Prosecutors say the crime's brutality could still bring up to 30 years. Isaac initially took a plea, then in November 2024 fired his lawyers, voided the deal, and pled not guilty. Now, with a new legal team that needs to get up to speed, the start date for Isaac's trial has been pushed back once more. If found guilty, he'll likely be facing similar penalties as Kiara. They'll likely be behind bars until 2055.
Hacker, please, just come outside. 25 years? They need more time than that, man. They just killed Shorty for no reason. They planned it out for like 4 years. Nah, we ain't playing that, man. That shit crazy. I'm out of there, though, gang. I'm about to get a both this nasty. Appreciate everybody that tapped into the live. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I enjoy streaming for you.